Then, of course, today's Saturday, so I'm going to be doing my Bullet Brawl. Hopefully, I'll get some good games in today. And then, last but definitely not least, something I've been looking forward to until since it just happened, is the Witty versus General Zod match. So I'm going to be doing a live commentating on that, which, yeah, why wouldn't it be fun? All right, here we go. Queen to G2 checkmate. Looks like they make some mistakes over there. Knight f3 checkmate. Rook h2 check looks like the right move. And just take the queen since we're going to get a bishop out of this for free. Pin it and win it. And should be winning king upon endgame now. Ooh. And I think we just pushed the pawn, right? Yeah. And then one of these guys will queen and check. Rook g6 check. Should lead to another check. And then back rank checkmate. 1, 2, tree. And that's going to be it for them, I think. Well, let's finish this off strong. Knight to g4, double attacking the queen, and also checkmate right there. Trade queens real quick. Rook takes over there, and that is a win. Good morning, and happy Saturday, guys. Fun stream today. Lots of stuff. I'm going to be streaming longer than I typically stream, which, I don't know, depending on you guys, would be a good or a bad thing. Let's see here. All right, we got our Twitch up over here. Let's go ahead and get our, what's it called over here? Our Tickety Tockety. And of course, we won't forget our Instagram and of course, our YouTube. Welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. Hope you're having a fun Saturday so far. So many fun things to do. So why not just chill here with me instead and do some chess? Let's see here. Uh-oh. Come on, Tickety Tockety. Give me your property. Daylight. All right, we have time for one more puzzle battle, and then we'll go to the public arena. Here we go. Hey, how's it going, Yawish? I'm going to be joining a public arena, so you're more than welcome to join in there if you want to. And Ecox first. You want it, dude. You want it. There you go. Let's see here. Yes. I think it's going to be a fun stream today. Like I said, it's going to be a long stream. I wonder how long the match for Witty versus General Zod is going to be. I'm looking forward to it and not looking forward to it. Because typically after I finish my Bullet Brawl, which I have to do, I love playing Bullet Brawl, there's going to be, you know, how long is the match actually going to be? So that's what I'm thinking about only, really. Just checkmate on one here, back rank checkmate, checkmate on f7 over here, deadly kiss, back rank checkmate again, deadly kiss, checkmate on g7, deadly kiss, checkmate again, g7, deadly kiss again on g2. What's this one? Back rank, 1, 2, tree. That's for me. Another deadly kiss, checkmate. Looks like they missed one. Back rank, checkmate in 1. Rook check here, and then pin it and win it for another back rank checkmate, free money. This one right here, what is this one actually? Is it queen g5 check? I believe so, with bishop g2. And then if they didn't do that, knight h3 was going to be checkmate. This one right here, queen d4 check to make an unprotected queen. So we go queen check here, and then knight e7 check will win the queen because the king couldn't move anywhere. This one right here, what is this one? Rook takes f7 check, knight d6 check, and then mate over here on b7. I love when the minors like that work out. Here we go, bishop takes d6 over here. And what is this one? Oh, just take a free rook. Don't mind me. The match doesn't start for a long time. It doesn't start till like 1, and I'm hoping it's after the Bullet Brawl because they both want to play that too. Is it? I think it's just king takes free bishop here, and we should be able to stop that guy. King takes rook, free piece there. At least I'm hoping so. If it's during it, I'll go ahead and stop my Bullet Brawl, but I prefer not to. I hope they didn't do it like that. Queen check there. Queen takes on h7. Queen takes b5, just winning a free piece. Bishops just go backwards. Rook e1 check, queen f1 check, and then mate. This one right here. What is this one? Queen e4 check doesn't really do anything, does it? Oh, remove the defender? Is it rook takes e3? Wow. I wonder why the queen couldn't take there. King g3, forcing mate, 1, 2. This one right here. I think we just play knight to e6 here, and we're going to win on f8. Yeah, so they can't really do anything about that. And then rook takes on f8. Knight c7, what's it called? It opened it up so that we can checkmate. Just king over. I'll just defend my bishop. I don't see why I want to give this guy away. And we can stop this pawn easily. Rook takes on d7. Falcon's doing a great job over here. Pissing me off. He's doing amazing. He's already at 35, guys. I'm only at 30-something. Rook takes g7 check, queen check, and then we should mate. Knight e2 check, and this should lead to a mate here. 1, 2. And this one right here, queen takes g2, and then not a mate there. It's a bishop check and then mate here on g5. They're at 37 now. What is this one? Rook takes f2 check. I don't see what that does. Queen takes d7. I don't see what that does. Oh God, what is this one? Is it rookie one here? Nope, I guess not. That was a tough one for me. Rook F2, and I don't see how they can stop checkmate. This one right here. King C6, pawn up, and then we give them the escape scare. They got, hey, what's going on, M Cube? You are first over there. Do you think it could help to build your logic overall? What? I guess I missed the first part of this. Do you think it could help to win it overall? I don't know what that means. All right. Hey, how's it going, Leo over there? And I think I'm the only one who joined the live. I think you are too. I'm so sorry, other than those other people. But yeah, no worries, man. If you want other people, there is, YouTube has people, the Twitch has people, the TikTok has people. I think Facebook sometimes has people. I don't know. I mean, chess, can you help to get better with logic? Of course. I started off as a very bad chess player. Now I'm a very... No. I started off as a very bad chess player. Now I'm just a bad chess player. So progress has been made in the right way. How's it going, Yimoku? Let's see here. Let's go ahead and jump into a public arena. Yes, perfect timing here. Remember, we're doing public arena, guys. If you want to play with me, go ahead and jump into that arena. You might have a chance to play me. If not, you can go ahead and let me know what openings I'd like me to play, and I play those. Next part is Bullet Brawl. 2 hours of me frying my brain, playing against other masters in bullet chess and trying to commentate at the same time. The last part today will be General Zod versus the witty alien. I'm going to go ahead and live commentate on that. God, I hope it's not more than 2 hours, because I think I would like a little sleep. Thank you for the follow, Davis. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into a public arena tournaments time. Thank you for the follow, Snubbeezy. All right, let's jump into it. Our 3-minute arena, which starts in 3 minutes. 2 minutes now. I was going to say, if it's only 3 minutes, then I'm going to go ahead and go back and do a puzzle rush. But alas, it is not. Alas, it is not. All right. So, guys, feel free to let me know what openings do you want me to play. Remember, I need one for E4. I need one for D4. Okay? For the white and the black side. The bird is the word. I will try to play the bird yet again. They weren't letting me do it the other day. Improvising chess patterns recognitions. That's what you got to do if you want to be a good chess player. What tournament? I'm playing the one that just is going to start in 2 minutes here. I do the 3-minute arenas typically. So if you jump into that one, you can do it. I see a Catalan, which should be easy enough to play. I don't know the lines. I need to read the book on it. I want to do like a study day where I just study openings in the evenings, but a lot of days I'm already working or doing things, man. I love your Sicilian. Well, which Sicilian do you want, my friend? I play all the Sicilians. Which one do you want me to play? That's the one I want to play. Queen's Gambit. Is that from the... Remember, I need some black openings too. The Dutch defense. Awesome. Let's see. Anything else, guys? That's it? All the easy stuff? I got this. This will be easy. Oh, yes. Don't forget. We need to join the arena. You'll see my name in there. Alien Gambit. I'd like to play the Alien Gambit. I don't know it, but I guess I could try, but I really don't know it. Have you ever played the Filipino? I have not. Benoni, we got Carol Kant. Thank you for the follow, David. Neisdorf. See, you guys always want to play Neisdorf. You know I only hate one Sicilian. That's a Neisdorf because it's so dang complicated. But I guess I'll do it for you. You want me just to play E4? What is that even an opening, bro? Is E4 just an opening? Let me see. Have you played Magnus or Hikaru? I've played them many times. Well, I've played Naka over 20 times. Magnus I've only played 4 times, but I've got to play him in the Bullet Brawl, which I'm going to be playing after this. So I don't know if he's going to be playing. Typically, I only play him around Christmas time when I guess he's not too busy. Scholar's Mate Alapin. Ooh, an Alapin. That would be fun. I haven't done that one in a long time. Thank you for the follow, Ruben. Vienna, Alakines. I've been playing Alakine recently. I'm actually reading the book of the opening, which has been pretty fun. I like to play it from the white perspective, but I'm going to learn it from the black perspective. Thank you for the follow. Oops. Thank you for the follow. Is that it? All right, we got 11 seconds, 10 seconds. Remind me, guys, whenever we start, remember, I will forget the opening. So if you see the game getting ready to end, remember, we switch back and forth from black and white. Just let me know what you want me to play, and then I'll try to play it. All right, we got white first with this one. I think someone said E4, but someone did mention an opening right away, right? It wasn't Catalan. What was it? Oh, maybe it was Catalan. I'm going to go ahead and go Catalan. Here we go. Knight 2 F3. Let's do it. D4 and C4. Here we go. We got ourselves a Catalan-looking opening. And I'm going to go ahead and play Knight C3, and then we'll play G3 next. Perfect. Bishop G2. And this is good. Remember, in these kind of openings, guys, you need to push your pawn to either C6 or C5. So this is not good for them already. We're playing against the unknown country, 1900. And I'm going to go ahead and play bishop to f4. It's always a little question where you put the dark square bishop. There's c1. There's I think it's d2, f4, and g5. Obviously, they took that away from me because I would have played it to g5 there. Let's go queen c2 to defend the pawn. Weird move. Knight back over there. And let's play knight to d2 here, just to defending the pawn. Oh, I guess we want a free pawn. So knight takes and then bishop takes. Hey, how's it going, Breaking Point? Bird was also mentioned. Dang it! Dang it, Andrew. I forgot. Okay, don't worry. The bird is easy enough for me to try to play. I'll try to play that next game. The Indian. There's too many Indian openings. You're going to have to let me know. King's Indian, Queen's Indian. Which one are you talking about? Bishop back to g2. And probably d5 will be next for me. Perfect. d5. Pawn takes right here. And we're going to have a very good game here, guys. We're opening up the position. We have the bishop pair here. Oh, interesting. They played there. Let's go and play rook f to d1, threatening pawn takes for a pin and a win. So don't worry about knight takes c4 here. Maybe c5 next. It's really up to what they're going to play here. Queen e7 is already wrong because of c5. So they did defend against that. What do we play now? Pawn takes I don't like as much. e4 is also another move. Let's play c5 here. And then rook takes d5 here if need be. Bishop takes d5 can be played in check, which I can't say I'm the biggest one. Roy Lopez, thank you for the follow. Le Pato. Let's see here. That's Russia? I don't know, bro. It's an unnamed country, and they want us to click on here to find what their stance is. I guess rook to d4 here. Oh, c6 is also a move? I kind of like that move. Let's start off with rook to d4, just attacking this knight. Maybe c6 I will play next, though. But this is a nice tempo here. Play the Borg. Which one's the Borg again? Queen b3. Pawn takes on e6 now. Although it's not really a threat. The knight has to go to b5 here, in which case I'm going to play rook over to b4. Maybe c6 next here, too. Is your pawn structure fun? Oh, my pawn structure is great. I got an extra pawn here, so I'm up an extra pawn here. So everything after this is just, gravy. And as long as I don't lose 2 pawns, I should be okay. It's Russia ever since the war against Ukraine. We're at war right now? I'm just kidding. I'm just trolling, guys. Bishop takes on e5. I don't know why they'd play this. This is just a free pawn. Yeah. Now c6 looks even juicier. But let's play rook to b4 real quick, moving out the way. Maybe a4 next. And obviously a threat from us is also just to play rook takes on b5 here, too. Okay. Oh, that's just a blunder, though, right? Because pawn takes here in check. Because of this guy right here. They're going to play bishop b6. And here's the fun move. Pawn takes on b7 for another forkaroonie. If they take, we make a queen, and then I'm going to win a piece now. Because, yeah, pawn takes here. And now 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have 4 and they have 3. And here we go. The rooks are going to penetrate. Rook takes a7. Have these beautiful passed pawns. It was definitely a good day for the Catalan. Okay, here we go, guys. On to the next one. She came from Indy. All right. Okay, I got white this game. A lot of black openings. So remember, guys, please let me know whenever we start the new game, as it's getting closer, what I'm supposed to be playing. I know I saw Alakine. I saw a lot of different openings. Dutch defense, which is good. Oh, Sicilian, Caro, Benoni. Okay, Sicilians. And I think a Nydorf Sicilian was mentioned. So, unfortunately, guys, I might have to play a Nydorf. It's just difficult, guys. There's a lot to it, if your opponent knows it at least. The Evans Gambit. That means I'd have to play the Italian. I hate the Italian. Let's see what happens here. Okay, e4. So we got recommended the Sicilian Nydorf. So let's go c5 here. And then for the Nydorf, we go pawn to d6. d4 is the open Sicilian. Pawn takes every time. Knight f6 attacks the pawn. Knight c3 defends the pawn. And now we're going to do it Nydorf Sicilian here, guys. And here, there's many different moves to make. I'm trying to think which one do I like the most. e5 is one. e6 is one. I think b5 is one I like the most here. Hey, how's it going? Mactain. Nice to see you again. And this already came with the threat of playing b4 to win the pawn here on e4. This opening is just so dang aggressive. Let's go b4 here and see if we can win a pawn now. I think we are. I think after b4 here, we're just going to kick it away and knight takes on e4 is going to get played. For how long have you been playing chess seriously? I mean, I'll go ahead and say the what's it called? I'll go ahead and say the Fisher thing. I guess I've always been playing chess seriously. So about 19 years, ever since I was 15 years old. Pawn takes here does attack a rook. I'm just trying to think if I would like that. I was expecting him to take on this pawn. Let's go ahead and play g takes on f6 here. We'll allow the doubling of the pawn here. Rook G8, and you can see G2 is going to be a little bit weak here for them. Let's go knight to D7, knight to C5, rook to C8, and attack C3. What's up, buddy? Was watching your video for a long time. Oh, thank you. Well, I'm finally got to check out the live. I'm happy you get to check me out live. Yo, I like the way that you play. I follow you from now on. Oh, well, thank you so much. Queen G4 is an interesting move. Let's go ahead and play Queen C7. I wasn't planning on castling kingside anyways. We're threatening the pawn here. One of the ideas, hopefully in the future, is to play rook to G8 to put pressure on G2. And this is actually very common whenever you play the Sicilian, at least this one right here, is that you probably won't be castling. Knight C5 here. Beautiful idea, attacking the B-hop. And now I can play pawn to E6 here. I didn't want to play it before because knight takes on E6, but we're looking pretty decent now. Thank you for the follow, Matty, Dot, and Jack. Hey, how's it going, Zune? Yes, I will actually be live commentating the Witty versus Zod, so I'm going to watch that live. Okay, they played there. Interesting move. Not really a threat right now. I could play E6 right away. D5 is also another move right away. Knight E4 attacks it here and here. I kind of like knight to E4, but it does look a little scary. But life is scary, right? Let's just keep it simple. Let's play E6. Typically, when I get these kind of decisions between a lot of different pieces out, or a lot of moves, I would choose the one that gets a piece out, which is, in this case, the bishop. Thank you for the follow. I can't pronounce that. Sadon, thank you for sharing soon. And Gilbert, thank you so much. All right, knight C5 got played. Rook B1. F5 I kind of like here. I think I might do that because I really want to bring the rook to G8, but this queen's blocking it. So let's go F5 here. And we're hoping that we'll get the G file. Rook to G8 is something I would like. Also, it builds the center very nicely, huh? I actually might be castling queenside in this game. Already a nice idea, and very standard in these, is that they're threatening knight takes on E6 due to the pin. So here, I think it makes even more sense I should just go ahead and castle. I could also play D5 here, but this kills my bishop. So let's just castle here. And, you know, if you're going to play Neisdorf, things are going to get crazy whether you want to or not. Thank you for the follow, Abdun, and sharing the live also. Do you prefer the King's Indian defense or the Nimzo Indian? I think both of them are great openings, and it really depends on my mood. Am I feeling like attacking? I'm going King's Indian. Do I feel like playing a nice strategic game here? I'll play the Nimzo. So, yeah, it's really about the mood at that point. Let's go ahead and play rook to G8. Threats on G2 are already in the mix. H6 pawn, H7 is weak. I'm expecting... Oh, interesting. Okay, well, queen just takes B7. Again, don't threaten me with a good time, guys. I was threatening queen takes over here, and or bishop taking on G2, and I still am. Knight E4 I like here. Well, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, be careful. Look at that. I would have just lost right away. Maybe I should just go king here, king here. The knight's guarding. So king here, just overprotects. Eesh. Yeah, this is exactly why I didn't want to do this, but... okay. What do we do, guys? What do we do? Okay, oh, and we only got this time left. Okay, I'm just going to go with instincts then, because I have to. King over here. I'm hoping that they don't get over here. If they get over here, that could be annoying. So they're trying to remove the defender. That's okay. King to A7. Pawn takes C5 here, but I've now got this defended. Okay, perfect. Pawn takes. This is defended. And taking on G2 ideas. I need to get this bishop active. Maybe bishop here will be good to put pressure on C3 and D4. We'll see which one works out here. Time is a little bit low. Great 1600 player here as usual. Bishop to E7 here, getting ready to double the rooks on the file maybe. And yeah, okay. Game on, guys, game on. What's the next move here? A4, interesting move. I'm not sure what that does. Let's just keep it simple here. Let's go rook to G4 and get ready to double the rooks here and put pressure on G2. It's okay, perfect. They did that. Kind of a wasted move there. Perfect, they did there, which is great for me. Let's go bishop H4, remove the defender. And if G3, we're going to sacrifice, and then that should be a mate. So we're sacrificing on G3. That's okay, King A8. You still got to figure this out on G2, though. You still got to figure this out. Rook takes G2. Check. Oh, gosh. Don't you do that to me now. Check. Okay, queen over here to E4. Still keeping the pin, also attacking on C2. Check. Okay. Check here just wins the bishop now. The king's going to have to go to H3. They can't bring it back to F2 or else I'll take. So I think that's it, I guess. Yeah, queen G... They were supposed to play king H3. The pin's still there. Takes. Takes. Queen E4 check. Queen takes on F4. Let's go queen check. Maybe they'll play king F2 and lose it. Okay, there we go. A nice drift going, guys. A nice drift going. Ooh, pawn to d5. Okay, I should have the white side, so I'm supposed to be playing the bird. Because the bird is the word. Here we go. I'm not gonna search for that opening, bro. Play. What's the Borg opening, Jack? Is that g5 first move? Thank you for the W. Oh, I got black again. Sorry. So I know I'm supposed to play Elekine, Caro, and stuff. Oh, I think which Indian? They put King's Indian defense here, right? I'm supposed to play King's Indian defense against d4. I think so. Here we go. Knight f6, guys. You said you. You said you. Let's go d4. Okay, so we're playing King's Indian defense, so let's go g6 here. Hey, how's it going, Elipier? Bishop g7 here. Knight c3 typically gets played next. Bishop g5, I don't think is one of the good lines. h6 here. We're probably just going to get an advantage here against... Is it pronounced Angolia? Angol? Yeah, so here if they don't know the main line of this opening, then we're just going to be getting a very good game here. Don't focus on the game and keep reading the comments. You got it, buddy. I have not been focusing on the game already. e5 is a typical idea in the King's Indian. If they trade off, that's okay. We do need to make sure we play pawn to c6 here. Don't worry about that guy. Actually, I'll play g5 just to maintain my pawn structure. But we're going to be playing pawn c6 here. And this is important because the knight will look good here on d5. No one's ever told me I look like Bert Kreischer. Thank you for letting me know. So here we go. Knight to a6 to play pawn to c6 because they were trying to play knight here. Now this is weak. Oh, interesting. Pawn just takes here. Now we have the bishop pair, or maybe we already did. e4, bishop e6. I am enjoying this position. I'd like to play e4, but then the knight jumps to d4. So we're going to play g4 so that the knight can't go here. Knight h2, pawn to f5, and a pawn storm is a-coming. I just played a Sicilian Neisdorf. We'll go f5 here. I mean, look at this pawn structure. Perfect. And they castled this way? Oh my gosh. Here we go, guys. Game on. Let's see. Pawn to a5 here. The pawn structure is really weak. We're going to weaken it even more. Now we have what I like to call penetration. Now we could check here, but I don't know what that really does. If the king goes to b2, pawn e4 check. If the king goes here, check again. Actually, you know what? The rook... Oh, you know what? They have knight there. Let's just keep it simple. And let's just win some poons. These pawns are way too weak. The pieces were put on the wrong side of the board. Someone send a big gift so he can get his wife some McDonald's. There you go, guys. We pooled together so I can buy my wife some McDonald's. Rook over to c8. Again, we have our pieces working together here. Pawn takes. Rook takes and check. If he does not get checkmated here, if I do not win a piece, I will be sad, bro. And my wife will be sad. Because she needs her McDonald's. I think it's rook check here. And then the knight should go to b3, but this should be lost. d4, e4, rook check here, and then pawn e4 mates. Wow, that's insane, guys. Rook check here. Look at all these pieces that are just so useless. He castled right into where I was going to be attacking. It's insane. Insane to the membrane. Insane. Got no brain. I think I need to add the dark square bishop in here. I don't know. Where's the checkmate at, guys? I can't even find it. I'm not smart enough. I think rook check here. Just double the rooks, maybe? Rook check here, king there. But I can't problem solve this square. I can't solve both of them. Okay, let's just keep it simple. I'm going to play pawn to e4. This is just opening up the bishop. And next I would love to play d4. Not really threatening checkmate. Oh, no, I am threatening checkmate now. Rook check and then mate. Ideas are going to be there. You had it 3 moves ago? Well, why didn't you tell me 3 moves ago, bro? Rook check. And then rook checkmates. Perfecto. Perfecto. Awesome. Awesome. This dude, funny AF. I love it. Well, thank you. Thank you. Let me see. I thought you saw it. No. I don't like to play with my food. Okay, I'm getting white next, so I should be playing the bird, which is the word. Yo, let's do some cyberbullying. No, this is not the channel for cyberbullying, bro. We do not believe in that. I don't like that. Yeah, I remind a lot of people of Hikaru. Apparently, me and Hikaru are the only chess players that talk while playing chess. Here we go, pawn to f4. This is called the bird, which is the word. Uh-oh, we're going against the Filipinos, guys. Watch out. h6 exclam. Maybe he wants to play g5. Thank you for the follow, Mungo. I'm not talking about that. Matt's over here trying to go after me already. Here we go, bishop b2 to develop over there. And let's see, what do I play here? Dude, this is not a bird. This is not a bird. This is not the word. Let's go e4, threatening e5. I don't know how to take advantage of this. Knight c3, knight f3, d4. I mean, I guess we got a good game out of this either way. And I'm probably going to be castling queenside in this game because castling kingside seems insane. Let's go bishop to d3, maybe queen e2 castles this way. If he takes, I guess queen takes is good. Oh, he wants to play e5 here. Am I against this? I'm not against this. Queen to d2, pawn takes, and then e5 will get played. Oh, they played there instead. Ah, that's why. Let's play f4. They wanted to play bishop h6 for the diagonal. f4 controls on e5. And we're going to castle queenside next. They're opening up files and they have not castled yet. Taking on h2 does not help them out. Only me. Rook takes on h2. Queen to g2. I guess rook takes on h2 should be good enough. Queen takes over here. Unprotected bishop. And e5 is also a threat here too. Let's play pawn to e5 and let's open up this game. My king is doing great. Freaking great. So, yeah, why wouldn't we want this to happen? Thank you for the follow, Reese. Sometimes a little bullying is good. There's a balance. Oh, my gosh. Watch out for this guy. Let's go queen to g3. Queen g3 to attack the knight. And behind it is the bishop. So they should be getting into some trouble already. Notice that they take pawn takes. Unlike most times when I would play f takes, I'm actually going to be playing pawn takes this way. Let's see here. f5, is this the move? I think so. f5, we're cutting this guy off. We're cutting him off. e6 ideas, maybe take on d6 here too. Okay. What a good opening. There's lots of good openings. Bishop check, king over. The knight's still hanging here. I guess if the knight goes to e3, I'll go to h1 and keep the attack coming. Okay, perfect. Rook goes to h1. And now I'm threatening rook takes on h6. If they take on f5, I simply take, and then I take the b-hop. I guess they might be losing a piece here. Might be losing a piece here. Nice pineapple. Listen, man, you got to have your fun mugs. I guess you don't have to, but I'm a fun guy. Fun guy. That's a little bit of a mushroom joke, huh? My love. Okay, so they're just going to lose a piece here. Let's go ahead and play bishop takes. Rook takes. And then queen check here. Bishop back to c1 doesn't do anything. What you drinking? Dude, it's morning for me. And I want to get sponsored by coffee. Plain coffee. So, it's coffee. Pawn takes here. Yeah, I guess I don't see why I wouldn't play. d5 is actually pretty interesting here too, though. You know what? Let's have some fun. Let's go d5. The idea here is just to try to open up the king. And if he takes with knight takes d5, we have knight c7 check. And also knight takes on e7 here too. Do you have kids? Not yet. God willing, I will have some children of my own. Knight takes d5 for knight takes on e7. And here, I'm going to play queen takes on e5. Maintain the knight and threatening checkmate here on c7. How do they defend against that? That's the trick, guys. They don't. Check and mate. There we go. Okay, I should be playing the black side next, guys. Remember, throw it inside the chat. What am I supposed to play next? Thank you so much for the gift. Nick, do you have like a course or just coaching? I'm writing my courses right now, but I most likely won't be bringing them out till like Christmas time / New Year's. But yeah, I'm still working on some of them. If you do have any ones that you're interested in, lines, I'll be working on Halloween Gambit because that's kind of what I'm known for. Sicilian's what I'm known for. And then middle game planning and opening ideas. So, modern defense, Tomanov. Oh, a Tomanov. I haven't played that in a while. Thank you for the follow, Julian. So, Jack, what was Borg? What was the Borg opening? Oh, we got white again, guys. Okay, let's go pawn e4. I don't think anyone's mentioned any... Oh, someone put it inside the YouTube to play cow. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, you know... well, no, I can't do the cow. Sorry. Because it's like e3, d3, 92, right? Let's play King's Gambit. Why not? We haven't done that in a while, right? I was going to tell you a pun joke, but I guess it wasn't poony enough. Punny enough. Is anybody laughing out there? If you're laughing, stop. No, I'm just kidding. Bishop b5 here. Knight c3. They didn't accept the King's Gambit, obviously, so we're just playing regular, boring chess. Let's go to castle, and I'm not sure. I think I'm going to play d3 here. Oh, perfect. They took the pawn. Let's go ahead and play d4. Bishop takes on f4. Now we got the perfect center here. King to h1. And I don't want to trade this guy off. Bishop will go to d3. Let's see if they bring the knight to b4 here. Ah, they played it there. They're threatening the pawn here on d4 because the pin. So let's just play bishop e3 here. The bishop usually needs to move anyways. Hey, how's it going, Sauce? How is it going? Knight to d5. A nice move here because a lot of times they're going to try and make some trades off. And I don't mind the trades as long as they're beneficial to me. So right here, this is a bad move. But we're going to go ahead and... Oh, actually, I kind of like... Do I just play c3 here? c3 is interesting, guys. The idea is I want them to take. Pawn takes. And then, where does the knight go? Perfect. That's exactly where it goes. Let's go queen e1 and queen to g3. What a sweet e4, e5 start, but I prefer e4, d5. Okay, queen g3, threatening kingside over here. They're trying to bring the knight back to f6, and this makes sense. Looks like I might get the bishop pair here, double the rooks, and let's have a fun time. Hey, congratulations. I'm very proud of you. I am proud of you, SSF. I don't care what the others say. I'm proud of you. Let's go rook over to f1, threatening on f7. We're going to play bishop to h6 next to get rid of this guy so we can take. Uh-oh, it's a real stream now, guys. Black queen is here. The real black queen is here. Bishop h6, attacking over here. I was hoping they would make the mistake and do that. But no more hope chess, guys. No more hope chess. I don't hope anymore. Let's go ahead and... What do I play here? Queen h3, queen h4. Let's play queen h3 here. The hope is that they play queen to d7 and just drop a pawn. You sound like Hikaru? Yes, Hikaru speaks English. Thank you. Thank you. Next, please. No, I mean you talk during your chess stream. Yes, other chess players talk during the chess stream. That is definitely looking wrong. Rook takes on f7, right? I don't know why he would play this. He must have missed that I could take on f7. Maybe he was thinking knight to f6, but I have rook g7 check, and I have queen to e6, which just looks winning. Started to cry, but then remembered I can buy myself flowers, make my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours. Say things you don't understand. Let's go queen to g3. I don't want to trade queens here, obviously. This is a very good attacking position. The new threat is rook takes on h7 and bishop takes g6 here. If queen to e6 gets played, then we're going to play rook g7 here and double the rooks. So here we go. Check, and then double the rooks. The queen is guarding the back rank, checkmate. So now rook h7, check, check, and then mate is the new threat. There we go, guys. If it's not Hikaru, it's Jesse Rue. Does rook takes h7 check here work? Rook takes here. Rook takes here. I feel like there's a mate here, but I'm not smart enough to see it. Rook takes here. Knight has to take. I don't know. Let's play h4. I'm just going to give myself an escape square while I try to figure this out. But there has to be something here, right? Talk to myself for hours. Maybe it's just a simple bishop g5 to take on f6. Rook takes h7. The reason why this is not working because the queen is guarding over here on g6. Man. Okay, there. What is it now? This is not really a threat, is it? Rook takes c7 I could just play. Rook takes on f6. Let's take on c7 and see what happens. The idea here is to play bishop takes on g7 check. Okay. Oh, they forced the queen trade. Dang it. I did miss that. Well, they can't take here right away. Oh, good. They miss it. They missed knight to g4 check. Bishop takes here. They had knight g4 check, winning my bishop. Bishop c4 check for mate is now the new threat. Let's bring the bishop back to b3 and go over here. Rook to f8, bishop to e5. Rook g7 check idea. Rook check here. They're going to try to win on time. Not a bad plan. Bishop b3. Bishop takes on d5. Okay. All right. Pawn takes here. I will trade down for the endgame now. Rook takes d5. Bishop takes. Okay. Rook to d7. Rook f7 check. Probably holding on to this pawn would have been the best thing. All right. Rook e7 check. Rook f7 check. Rook check here and takes. Okay, king up, king up. Lock it in. Bishop to d5 here. Pawn up. Okay, pawn c4. I'm probably going to lose on time, unfortunately. I thought I was going to be able to just to pre-move this whole thing. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do it after all. Oh, no! It hurts so bad, guys. No, I don't usually do guess the elo, but I'm trying to expand on other things that I do. Oh, what's going on, Sinduoff? Oh, we got Aaron, one of our favorites around here. What was I supposed to play against this one? Hey, how's it going, Blunderman? Aha, I will try my best. Thank you for rating me. Sorry, I didn't see it. I was too locked in. Let's go ahead and play d4, and let's try to do a London system. I know you guys like the London system. I know you guys like it. Here we go, d4, bishop f4. c6 is a good move because queen b6 ideas. e3. Jesse is more jolly than Ben Feingold. Yeah, I think a lot of people are more jolly than Ben Feingold. I like to play knight e5 here, guys, because it controls this square. Let's play bishop to d3 and then knight to d2. I don't like the Jababa London as much, though. Oh, interesting, f5. I don't see that too often. Knight to d2 over here. These 1900s are powerful, don't worry. Oh, no. Oh, man. That's okay. Yeah, I'm already done with that. Knight to d7 here. h4, h5, h6. Maybe that's the idea here. Thank you for the follow, Z. You know you're the one for me. Oh, gosh, I forgot to actually defend. That's okay. I was supposed to play f4 there. Here we go. Bishop takes, knight to f3, queen to e2, and then we're going to go g4 and then do full send. How long have you been playing chess for? I've been playing chess for about 19 years now. Pawn e5 will probably get played. Queen to e2, pawn to e4, and I have the idea of knight d5 or knight d4 or knight to g5 here. Oh, interesting. Knight g6 got played right away. I'm going to play queen e2 here. I don't know why they would want the knight there. Oh, interesting. They're trying to make more trades. Knight to g5 here. h6. Knight back to h3. Knight to f4. When they try to make trades, I try to make less trades. Let's go to castle queenside. Well, no, you know what? Not yet. Okay, now we castle queenside. Not yet, but now we do. Knight c4 is a really annoying move. Knight f4, and then trying to play g4 in the future war. Let's go knight f4 here. Knight h5 ideas in there, and f3 and g4 will be played. Ready opening? I can try on that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In my bank account. In my bank account. Uh-oh, they found the right idea in this position, unfortunately for me. So let's go and play knight to d3, and we need to take on... We need to trade this guy off because c3 is going to get real weak after pawn to b4. Perfect. They didn't do it. Let's play bishop to b3. And we might trade this guy off. And we also have ideas of knight c5 here too. Actually, maybe pawn f4, knight to e5, and we can dom this bishop. Hey, Jesse, what's a good book? Let's go rook h3 real quick. Rook to g1. Let's do rook to g1 real quick. Knight takes c3 I'm not too worried about. I have knight takes on b4, and knight to e5 will cut the queen off over here too. The also another idea is to play g4 and just open up this g file. I had to be careful because knight g3 was going to fork him. This forking guy, thank you so much for the follow. Ben Webb, Chris, and Zalong. Okay, let's go knight e5. This knight is great, cutting off the queen over here. And again, one of the ideas here is to play g4, open up this king side. We're also doming this queen right here. Who's the best piece on the board? It's the knight. Let's play g4, threatening g5. Let's do it. This knight also came with a nice threat of knight takes on d7. g5 would be the new idea to take on g6. I'm feeling good. My bishop will most likely trade for this knight over here because it's just too strong. Ooh! He is not impressed, and I like that. He is not impressed. Pawn takes on f5 first, trying to open up the file. Makes sense to me. Maybe I play queen to g2 next, checkmating ideas on g7. Then I can play my rook over to h1 maybe. I don't know. Okay, let's play bishop c2. Bishop takes on e4. He probably will try this queen f2. So bishop takes on e4 doesn't quite work. Let's go queen h3 right away. It almost worked here, guys, but I couldn't play it because he could take and check there and then take on e4. That was the plan to win the piece here, at least. Bro, you missed a triple fork. You don't realize that in chess you have to take turns. And you're not taking turns. Pawn there, not a bad idea. Rook to g2. Is this just trapping the queen? Pawn takes, check, king over. I'm I'm going to have to play pawn takes here, I think. I don't want to. But rook to g2. I think there's like a freaking bug house mate over there, dude. Dude, I think they bug house mate me. The queen's a little bit trapped here. Rook to g2. So hopefully I'll go ahead and do that. Queen e2 gives the escape squares that they need. Bishop to d3. Keeping the queen in. Don't escape me. Don't escape me. Queen could go there or there. Oh, the queen can still go there. So, I guess that's okay with me. If the queen goes there, I'll just trade off. This time is low, so I should be okay. Knight f2 here. Interesting. I'll just trade queens. The knight doesn't look too comfortable there anyways. Rook to g3, rook to f1. Let's go rook f1, rook to f3. And the knight's trapped, right? Perfect. Rook f3. Taking. Yes, they found the right move there. Takes. Rook to d2. And then the last move is knight g6 for a forkaroonie. Woo! We did it, guys. We did it. We are a team. Let's play rook c2, rook e3, king up, b3, pawn takes, pawn e3, rook back, rook over, rook takes, rook check. Yeah, sorry. Sorry about that. Not sorry. Ooh-hoo. Very good game. Everyone loves a good London system. How much time do you have left here? We have 27 minutes left. Remember, after this, I'm going to be playing the Bullet Brawl. And then after that, I'm going to be live commentating Witty versus the General, which I'm very excited about. I don't know if you guys are planning on doing that. Hi, Jesse. What's a good book for middle games? I'm in an earlier... There was a really great book I have on the middle game. I don't know where it's at, though. It's a pink book. Give me one moment. Here is the book. You're going to have to read it fast. There he goes. Mastering the Middle Game by Agnes Dunnington. Agnes Dunnington, Mastering the Middle Game. That was a really good book when I first started, and it really was fun to go over. Witty versus the General. Arrogant Stream. I beat both of them. Blindfolded. With my arms tied behind my back. How am I moving the pieces? I use my teeth. Arrogant Stream. There we go. On to the next one. What is the purpose of life? To win chess games, obviously. Easy question. Next one. Arrogant Stream. All right, here we go. Pawn to g3. I'm going to go and do the Fianchetto opposite because this is not really against any of them. Can you play against me? No, Burton. I'm not going to play against you. But thank you for asking. Double Fianchetto. Knight to f6 here. Castles right here. Weird little opening setup they have here. d5 and c5. Basically, I'm playing the ready backwards over here. a5 over there. Thank you for the follow, Chessman. Knight to d7, pawn to c6, pawn to e5, pawn to b5, rook over here to e8. Ooh, great spot for my knight. They're trying to close the position. I'm going to try and open it. Pawn to e5, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my gosh, what a gift. Knight takes e5, threatening knight to c4. And look at my knight, snug as a bug, attacking this b-hop. There we go. You're also Danish. Well, that's awesome. I play the Danish opening. Not. Oh my gosh, and he sacrificed the queen. There we go, guys. We are on it today. Bishop d3 I like a lot because it's going to stop them from castling. There we go. Thank you for the follow, Chessman. Can you play the Carol? I'll try to play the Carol next. Sure, why not? Bishop back to a6. I don't want to lose the bishop, but you want to maintain the idea of stopping them from castling. Knight to e4 will probably be next here to attack this bishop. Oh, interesting. Pawn takes here, pawn takes here. Pawn takes here. Bishop takes here. More trades, the better. Now this rook is hanging over here. Rook takes in check. Queen to d3 is good for me. Then I have queen b1 check there. Knight to e5. Queen b1 check, king e2. Yeah, not as good as I was wanting it to be. Let's check and at least stop him from castling. Queen check here. And then king goes to f3. Okay. Game on, guys. Let's go rook to d8, threatening rook to d2. Keep the attack going. If possible, can you play the Ruy Lopez? I'd like to try to play the Ruy Lopez. That would be fun. I like the Ruy. I don't care what the other cool kids say. It's a fun opening. Knight to d7 here, attacking on e5. The Danish, it's e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, and then you play, I think it's d4 right away, e takes d4, and then c3. Or maybe you bring out your, or maybe you'll bring out the other piece, I don't really know. Bishop, oh, I'll play c6 here, a little class. A little class here. Bishop c3. Oh, he saw the writing on the wall, guys. He saw the writing on the wall. Thank you for the follow. You guys won't believe it, but Tal is following me, guys. Tal is following me. Okay, I should have the white pieces next. I heard someone talk about the Vienna. What opening? The Ruy Lopez. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and play pawn to b4, I guess. Basically, pawn to b4. That's what we're doing here today, guys. All right, here we go. E4, let's take that centaur. Let's see what they play against us, against the unknown country. Knight c6, this is known as the Nimzo defense. This is the line I like to play. It's pawn to d4, and then play pawn takes on e5 here. You can either play e5 or d5. I play pawn f4, grabbing an extra bit of the centaur. Bishop c4, hoping that they blunder with bishop to c5, like a lot of people will. Because after this, you play bishop takes on f7 check, queen to d5 check, and then you're just in a winning position, and they lost the right to castle. Unknown country is Russia. I don't know, dude. I need to see the documents, bro. I want to see the receipts. Knight c3, queen e7 typically gets played by a lot of people. Unknown country is wild. Queen to e2, knight to f3 after bishop to g4. Again, this is all typical stuff. Queen to d3, knight to f3. I don't know anymore. I just don't know. Knight to f5, what a fancy guy. Knight to f3, and let's just get ready to castle. The knight here does the amazing move of threatening nothing. It does nothing here, guys. And you won't impress me if you do nothing. You won't impress me. I'm not impressed easily. I mean, their country flag is banned. Is it really? Well, I didn't notice in these last 4 years they've been at war. So interesting. So we have knight takes on d5 or pawn to e5. Which one do I like more? I guess pawn to b5. This comes with a pseudo threat, and also taking on d5 here. I want to castle as soon as possible. Thank you for sharing the live, VV. Thank you for sharing the live, VV. Let's see. So castles is one of my main ideas. If they move the knight, I get to take on d5. Thank you for the follow, Guapo. That's what they call me, El Guapo. At least they would, if they did. Knight takes d5, free attack on the queen. I assume they're going to play there. Then I want to play pawn to g4 now to kick the knight, because what I really want to play is bishop to e3 for a free tempo on this queen. Interesting, logical. Let's go ahead and just bring the knight back to c3. No harm, no foul. I still have bishop e3, and I can castle queenside here still. I have to be careful because f5 because of bishop takes g4. But I think I get a free tempo here with bishop e3. Let's play bishop e3 and then f5 next. Yeah, free tempo on the queen. And then f5. Actually, I did make a little boo-boo there. I don't mind losing this pawn here on b2, but it's losing on here. I don't want, because you need to keep this going for the attack. I mean, look how behind in development he is. Look at him. Look how far behind in development he is. I can't take here, obviously. He's ready to take there. Bishop just back to d2. Yeah, I don't really care. Go ahead and take a pawn. Winning material here, guys, is not going to be good for him. Again, he only has 2 pieces out. He's trying to go pawn grabbing. Let's see what happens with that. Bishop takes, king over, and now rook to f1. And look, bad. Let's see if it works out for him. I like you explaining glad B-Man rated you. Oh, yeah. Me and Owen are friends. At least I'm friends with him. I don't know if he likes me. Let's go. What do I play here? There's no good checks, unfortunately, for me right now. Do I just play knight to d4 here? Yeah, let's play knight to d4. Notice that taking on e5 is bad. I just pin and win. I have rook over to f1 here to attack the queen. What is the highest rated player you've ever beaten? Who is it? I don't know who it is right now. Knight f5 check I like. Rook f1 I like. Let's go rook f1 for a free tempo against the queen. Again, taking on e5 is bad because rook e1, and then we'll take the bishop. And then we'll probably play knight to f5 check here. Where does the queen go, by the way? Yeah, I guess she has to go there. And now we play knight f5 check. And look at this poor knight. Poor guy. Pawn takes here. Pawn f6 check ideas. He didn't realize that this rook was not defending this rook. And so you just take the free rook. Oh, gosh. I think my highest rated win was probably... I mean, I only played Bullet, so I don't really count it like as anything big deal. But I think Andy Woodward is the highest rated. I mean, I think the highest I've been is the 3,300, but I don't know who it was. I don't know I don't know what the name was of the 3,300. I think I've been a few of them, so I don't know which one was like, oh, this one was 3,320, this one's 3,305. Like I don't know. It was 3,300, and I don't know who it was. Knight f3. Again, we're not be able to play good openings that you guys want to see. We have to do another double fianchetto. G3, G6, bishop to G7. Let's go to castle. Awesome. C5 here. They're playing what's called the King's Indian. Oh, never mind. Well, I guess technically it might be still considered a King's Indian attack, but since they played C4, it's more in this kind of idea that they want to do this. What opening is this? I'm sorry. Oh, this country is this? This is Kazakhstan. What's going on, Kazakhstan? I like to play knight C7 here because a lot of times they just want to make trades. Rook B1's a weird move. Pawn B6. It's always nice when they play knight to B5 here. Oh, they want to trade off the bishops. Let's go rook E8, bishop H6, bishop to H8. Yeah, the AI, bro. Let's play bishop B7. Now the knight is protected. I'm expecting bishop to H6, which I would play bishop to H8. And then we're going to do some expansion over here with just the pawn structures. Nice and slow, like a massage. 19 years I've been playing. Oh, I missed a win. Hey, guys, I missed a win. Thank you so much for telling me I missed a win. E5. B4 is the idea that they were trying to play. Knight to E6, knight to D4. Hey, Jesse, I remember you said you were going to try to do something interesting with the Spurs. Yes, the update for that, Smothered Mate, is that we're going to be doing the chess tournament for them for Scholastics only, sorry. But it's going to be Scholastics, Kinder through 12th, September 26th. We're just finalizing the details for it, as meaning basically how much it's going to cost and everything. Let's go ahead and play queen to D7 here. And then knight to D4 here next. But yeah, we're going to be doing a collab with the San Antonio Spurs. Should be fun. I think chess.com might be a sponsor there too. So a lot of fun things coming up. Knight to G5. They're just looking for trades. I'm not looking for trades. Knight to D4. Oh yeah, I forgot I traded. Let's play knight takes D4 with a threat of knight to B3. Queen takes on B7. So this is not considered the best. This loses a pawn. Knight B3. Actually, I think we're supposed to play knight takes here, and we take the pawn here on D3 at the end. Yeah, bishop takes, and then queen takes D3. Perfect. F3 is the next thing that's weak. I'm going to play rook to D8, developing with the threat. I kind of want to play E4 here, but that doesn't really do anything. Let's go H5 here. You're not really worried if rook to D1. This just trades down pieces. Way to see me, got the mirrors on the ceiling. I'm going to go ahead and play pawn F6 here, because I don't know what I'm supposed to play. Hopefully he just blunders and takes on G6 there. Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun, man. Trades here are good, so let's just trade off. Oh, perfect. Rook to D3, free tempo on this pawn. Also giving us idea of doubling up, and also playing the bishop to H6. Why not? Perfect. Bishop H6, even if E4 gets played. Oh, okay, they played it like that. Pawn takes, and now E3. Yeah, they gotta take back that way. King F7 here. Hoping they just play the rook over, because now we should just trade down to a winning endgame. I'm pretty sure we have a better king position, and I need to play F5 here, making this a backwards pawn. The king is gonna try to get access to E4 here. D3, king to D5 here. This should be an easy king upon endgame. We have a pawn majority over here. So let's start off by playing B5 with the idea of playing C4. And if we could trade off the bishops here, guys, we'll be very happy. Bishop F8, pawn to C4 check to win this pawn. So I guess they have to play pawn to A4 now. When do Zod and I'm hoping it's 1 p.m. my time, but I don't really know. Can someone look up the time and let me know, guys? Sorry. I'm a good streamer. I just don't pay attention. But I'm trying to commentate that. I was thinking it's going to be after the Bullet Brawl. That's why they chose 1 p.m. Let's just play Bishop to D6 here. It's a little bit of cat and mouse right now. We're going to see if they make any kind of easy weaknesses. Here we go. Pawn C4 check. Pawn takes. And then we'll play Bishop C5. Oh, now we got the dominating square of King to D5 here. I'm sorry, King to E4. Now we're going to try to put pressure on this pawn. Here it comes. Pawn C3 I can play next. But let's keep it a little cheeky. We'll play Bishop to B6 and see what they do. Like, for instance, if they bring them back, pawn pushes forward, my friend. And look at that. They're almost in... Oh, they are in Zugzwang. Bishop C5. Now they can't even move the bishop. So all the pawns cannot move. And my pawn is still pushing forward here. E3 will fall. It's just a matter of time. But I can go over here and win this guy too. Thank you for the follow, Didar. Who do you think will win? I think General Zod. I'm putting my money on Zod. Sorry, Witty. You're my favorite chess streamer, but I'm going to go with Zod. Here we go. King over to D3. King to F3. And then here, I could play King to D1. Actually, I think that this is easy enough. Because even though they push, just don't take. Just go ahead and play King takes. Pawn takes here. And the bishop is guarding off, so the king can't even penetrate. King over here, so the king can't even get to D3. And I'll run it back, and then we'll push the pawn forward. No counter play. No counter play. All right. Thank you for the follow, Pedro, Didar, Border Bunny. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. How much time do we have left into the Bullet Brawl? We have 12 more minutes. Hopefully, we can get an opening in. Well, I mean, he's rated like 200 points higher. But I don't know what the stats are for Witty and General Zod. I feel like General Zod's like 2,700 for Bullet and for Blitz. But I think Witty's typically hovering around the 2,500 level. Does that sound pretty good? You play endgame so good? I try. Thank you for the follow, Little Crazy. North, Christy, and Timothy, and AAA. Water. Hydration. Here we go. Next game. All right, Christy, mine. Here we go. It's probably going to be my last one because I need to check and see when the Witty versus thing is. Are you playing the Bullet competition? Yeah, I'm going to be playing that in 10 more minutes. You guys asked for Carol Khan, so let's do the Carol Can't, even though it's against a 2,000 Filipino. Well, interesting. This is not the best. Knight C6. Pawn C3. Let's go and play Bishop F5 and trade off for the bishop. Oh, what the heck is going on here? They are not playing their opening too well. He must be really good at the middle game. Does speaking your thoughts out help you play better? You know, at first I didn't think it did, but I think now actually it's not bad. It's definitely not too bad. Let's go Rook B8 with the idea of B5, B4. This is known as the minority attack when you have two pawns versus the three. And the idea is to go ahead and trade them off. Perfect game, but too much blah blah. I agree, Vicky. I agree. I wish these men, Vicky, would just be quiet. The Witty and Zod game is 1:10 Central Time, I believe. And I'm in Central Time, so that's what I was hoping for. I think that they were doing it after the, what's it called? They were doing it after the Bullet Brawl, because they're probably both going to be playing in it. Okay, so they played there. We're going to go ahead and take, because we don't want to give them a protected pass pawn. Knight C4 here. Is it Bishop C7 or Bishop E7? Let's go ahead and play Bishop E7 here. Or Bishop C5 is a move. I'm just going to play Bishop to E7 here. Keep it easy. Keep it simple. Knight D5 here. Look how beautiful my knight is. I'm going to put pressure. Oh, the bishop will be redirected to F6. And the knight goes to E7, F5 here. Bishop F6. Knight E7, Knight F5. All my pieces are... basically all the minors are now attacking it. Oh, interesting. There. Okay, bishop goes back to E7. Okay, Mr. Cool Guy. Okay. Knight to E5 here. I don't want to trade right away. Okay, Rook C8. Rook takes on C6. The trade, you just don't want... I don't mind the knight getting to E5. It's really just about... okay, Bishop F6 now. It's really just about, guys, that I don't want to fix the pawn structure. Rook wants to go to c3 here. Oh, interesting, doubling of the rooks. I guess we'll play h6 here. I don't want to make the dark squares weak, so I played it like that. They can play the rook to a8, but that will not be good. The two rooks in this position will be very good for me. Queen there, king h8, as they were threatening. Bishop takes on h6. Okay, playing Scandinavian. This is going to be my last game for this part. Let's see. I guess I have to play knight takes on e3 here. Knight takes on e3. F takes on e3. Queen to d5. Ooh, I did miss that. They're threatening on f7 here a few times. Let's go queen to d5 here. Hopefully this gets me out of it. Oh my gosh, look at their time here. They're so much faster than me. Let's see what happens here. There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun. What the heck? Pawn just takes? Is this a computer or something? Why the heck would they play this weird rook move? Okay, that was really bizarre, guys. They were playing very well, and then they just drop a piece out of nowhere. Huh. Maybe it's a human because humans just play bizarre moves like that, huh? D4. Well, I walk to the dark side of the moon. There's nothing I can do. I don't know. Oh. Let's go rook to d4 here. Bishop takes in check. Bishop back to f6 and then rook to d8. To the dark side of the moon. Oh my. Wow. Trading down to this endgame is very bizarre. This is just an easy win now. This was definitely not their best way to try to win, to do this. Bishop check, king up to f6. King to d6, and then we'll just win this pawn now. Very bizarre. I thought they'd try to flag me at least. Thank you for the follow, Rose Chinnet. Thank you for the follow, Angel. And thank you so much all for the gifts. Oh my gosh, Angel, you're going to make me dance. You're going to make me dance. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. We're taking my wife to McDonald's today. Actually, guys, I'm overspending today. We're going to be going to Embers. They have like 60 bucks for like, you know, it's like one of those meal deals. You get an app, then we'll get 2 entrees, and then she gets the sweets at the end because I don't really drink it. Thank you for, I'm sorry, drink it. I don't really eat sweets. Thank you for the follow, Giso and Reeks. Let's see how much time we have left. Yeah, 6 minutes. We're going to call it. We're out of this arena, guys. I think we only had 1 loss, so not too bad. Not too bad. I'm trying to think. Actually, I assume whenever I do it, I'm just going to, when I do the review of the thing, it'll look like this. And I'll just follow either General Zod or I'll follow Witty. I wonder whose perspective I want to take. I don't know. You do a great job of keeping the younger gen engaged. Thank you. Yes, I teach elementary kids most of the time, so all you have to do when you're working with kids is just make a weird sound every once in a while. Just go boop, and then they're just like, "What is it? Why is he booping?" And then you get their attention. That's all it is to work with children, guys. Just make weird noises while you're giving instructional advice. Excuse me. Oh, thank you for the subscribes over here on YouTube. ZZ, Justin, Adam, Elipidur. How can I learn to always see the correct following move? It's going to take practice. I studied thousands upon thousands of master games where I try to match the move each time, and that's the game for me. I literally try to guess the move since move 1 about what the masters are going to play. So, yeah. Literally, that's all I do, and it's taken a long time to get to this level. But I read lots of chess books. I study the Masters games, and I'm just trying to guess what the next move is going to be. That's all I do, guys. With that being said, it's probably a little harder. Thank you for the follow, Charlie. I see you over there. Thank you for following on Instagram. I'm doing good. I am doing good, my friend. All right. Next thing we're going to be doing is the Bullet Brawl. Oh my gosh, dude. Seriously? Can you stop doing that, please? Tournaments. And then let's go to the Bullet Brawl. I think we still got a few more minutes left until it gets started, right? Oh, it gets started in 1 minute? Oh, no. We got 5 minutes left. Yes, I agree. I will not cheat. I will not cheat, guys. Oh my gosh. We already got a few 3000s over here, guys. This guy over here, Barty. Oh, King G NBM. I'm gonna be doing a match against him. I have some videos of us playing too. I'm really excited to play him because he agreed to do it, and he's gonna just adopt me. But that's okay, guys. It's okay to lose. It's okay to lose as long as you're getting paid money for it in views. Okay. What's the highest? What's your highest rating in Bullet? I think it's only. Look how much I'm committed, guys. What is that? My highest rating in Bullet, I think it's like 2,700. I think I might have got close to 2,800, but you know, when you get close, sometimes it just gets in your head. And I don't usually try to get my Bullet rating up. Like, I'm not trying to grind or anything. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. My Blitz is down 100 points. Awesome. Awesome. Let's see what my high ratings are, guys, since we got a little bit of time here. All-time. Blitz, my all-time high is 2,300. Wow, that's embarrassing. Beat me. Well, I don't really play Blitz other than like online. Okay, so my all-time highest Blitz is 2,300. Let's see what it is for Rapid. I don't play Rapid, so maybe it's 1,900. 1,900, guys. I don't play Rapid. Bullet, 2,736. That's not right. I've hit 2,700 on here. Huh. What the heck? Well, I guess my highest rating is... No, because I'm usually at 2,600 all the time. What is this giving me? Maybe this is just my rating right now. What's my all-time highest rating? Usually it would just give you the highest rating, doesn't it? You aren't looking correctly, bro. I know. I'm usually rated all-time high. So where do you see your all-time highest rating? Okay. There. Oh, my best win is Philippines. Philippines. Okay. 3,200. Oh, I thought I'd been a few 3,300s. I guess I've only been in one. Wow, my best win streak is 25. Where do you go to? Hey, good morning, Asteria. Thank you for the gift. Where's it at? I'm dumb, bro. I can't figure out where it just says highest rating ever. Okay. Games, wins, draws, losses. Oh, here it is, guys. 2,766. Sorry. Can you guys see it on there? Yeah, so my highest rating for this is for Bullet is 2,766. Let's go check it out for my Rapid. My Rapid is 2,000. Don't want to brag, guys, but I hit 2,000 for my Rapid. Okay. And then, what else do people play? Blitz. My all-time highest is 2,500. But I don't usually play Blitz at all. Best win is against the 2,600. Oh, that makes sense because I think that was in one of the one of the streams when I was doing the arenas. Is there anything else to check here? No, I don't really do anything else. Brilliant moves? What is this? How many times have I got brilliant moves? Does it keep track of my brilliant moves? Oh, wow, look at that. So I've got 3,000 brilliant moves? Dude, I wonder how many Witty has. I know, I have rookie numbers. I thought I was doing well, and I went to go check on Witty, and he had like over 100,000. I was like, okay, well. Is this good? Is 3,000 good? Is 3,000 good, guys? Oh, interesting. That's crazy. I didn't know they did a brilliant one. All right. Let's go back over here to our tournament arena. Okay. Bullet Brawl. Okay, we got 30 seconds, guys. Awesome. Here we go. Sorry, I won't be talking to you guys really too much in the next 2 hours because I'm going to be concentrating on trying to win my Bullet chess games. With that being said, hang around. Remember, I'm going to be doing the Witty versus General Zod later on. All right, guys, let's do another Bullet Brawl. Uh-oh, the strongest Turkish player is here. 13 seconds till we get started. Yeah, dude, they're insane. They got a lot. I mean, the only time you really see me playing Blitz online, at least on chess.com, is whenever I'm streaming. I don't usually play chess socially. You would never cheat. I would never cheat. Here we go, guys. First game, E4. Let's take that centaur. Knight F3. Let's do a scooch. Knight takes D4. Knight c3. We got the 4-knight scotch over here. Bishop b4. Knight takes on c6. Bishop to d3. Main line. Let's go ahead and castle here. d5 usually gets played. Let's play bishop g5 for the pin. Bishop back. Restrain and maintain the pin. Pawn takes on d5. Oh, interesting. Bishop back to g3. Maybe they were hoping that would miss it. Let's play king to h1. Maybe bishop g4 will get played since they're playing for this kind of stuff. Let's play f3, f4 idea. Queen over to c1, jumping out the way. And then f4 I'll play next because I'm going to try to attack this king. f4, if they do play c4, we'll just bring the bishop to f5. Interesting, knight to, there. Let's just take, I guess. If they do take on g5 with the queen, I win the pawn here on d5. So let's do that. Queen takes, knight takes, threatening here, here, here ideas. Let's play c4, or no, bishop c4. Threatening ideas like that. And maybe knight takes b4. Maybe I should just play that right away. Oh, interesting. Bishop takes. Bishop c6 for intermezzo, attacking the rook. And then bishop b7 next if the rook goes there. Bishop to d7. Okay. Little game right here we're playing. Oh, gosh. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. All right, just bishop. Bishop c6. I wasted way too much time on that move to play a bad move. c3. Bishop to d5. All right, h4. Bishop takes. Pawn takes. Bishop f4. King h2. Bishop checks here. Bishop over here. King over here. Checkmate over here. Check. Check. King takes. Bishop back. Ah! Dang it! I missed it. It was a check. I'm going to get flagged. Dang it. All right, off to the first game. All right, top Turkish player in the world. Let's go pawn to c6. We're going to go ahead and try to play solid against this guy because he's way too good at chess. Here we go, a6. I'll try my line here, b5. Rook c1 will probably get played for the knight takes b5 cheapo. e6 over here. Let's go ahead and play rook to c8. Oh, I should have played knight a5 first there. Dang it. All right, perfect. Knight to a5. I'm going to play knight to c4 ideas. Oh my gosh, does this work? I guess it does. Here we go. Rook takes. Pawn takes. Oh, this is working, guys. Dang it. How do you figure that out so fast? This kid's got talent. Dang it. And knight c7 check is still a threat. I got crushed so fast. All right, knight to c4 here. Guarding on c7. Pawn takes over here. Oh my gosh. Okay. King to d7. Queen takes on c4 here. Bishop d6. King takes. I'm not going to give up just yet. King back. And then there. Let's go queen c8. Trying to get some trades. Bishop b5 check. King over here. Queen c... okay. I'm just getting crushed as usual. Bishop c6. It's game over. Dude, what the heck was that about? Knight takes b5. How beautiful, guys. Oh my gosh. I played in better games. There we go, e4. Let's do a Sicilian time. d4. Knight takes d4. Knight to c3. You almost got me on that one. Knight b3. Bishop d3. Let's get ready to castle. Pawn takes on d5. And let's do knight to e4, knight to g5. Let's keep pieces on the board here. Why not? Queen to h5. Threatening checkmating ideas here. g6 will get played. Queen over here. Bishop to f8. Where does the queen go? Oh, interesting. Let's go knight to g5. Knight takes on e6 now. I think f5 was probably a mistake or a move here. Trying to expand a little too fast here. If bishop takes here, we'll go ahead and just pre-move that. But I don't think that's a good move. Let's attack this 2600. I guess he freaked out there. I don't know. Let's play rook e1 here with the idea of just bringing the bishop back to f1. They're going to castle. Bishop d2. Bishop back to f1 or bishop c4. Now let's play bishop c4 here. Why not? I don't see any reason why it would be bad for this. Bishop takes g5 here finally. Free attack on the rook. Now we have rook over to d1 for a nice little pin over here. Knight c5 is our next idea, which wins a piece here. So knight c5 is still a good move because the knight takes on e6. Knight takes. Rook over to d6, putting pressure over here. And bishop back to b3. That looks okay to me. Double the rooks here. We control on d8, which is nice. Queen takes over here. And maybe queen to d2 here. Perfect. We have to defend. Let's go queen c3 check. Here. And then, dang it, he's just trading everything off. Dang it, I did not do that well. Yes, come up with some ideas, dude. Come up with some ideas. He's going to keep going for trades as usual. Why wouldn't he? Queen check, queen back. He's going to try to win on time. Pawn takes. Dang it, pawn takes. Rook d1, rook to d2, h3. Bishop c4 will take. Takes. Ugh, I'm just too slow. I'm not fast enough for these kind of guys. Dang it! I missed the win there. I don't know what I was supposed to play for to continue the attack, though. All right. Hey, Eugene, let's do it. Knight to f6, c5 over here, g6 over here. Let's go ahead and do the fianchetto. Castles right now. Knight to c6. Knight takes d4. d6, a6. Rook over to b8. We're going to prepare pawn to b5. Sometimes they play bishop a7, rook back, and rook back. It's okay. b5 is still the idea. Let's just take on d5 here. Knight b4 is kind of an annoying move. Bishop f5, then bishop back to d7. So we get a tempo to play bishop to b5, which will win the rook over here. King takes, queen d4 check usually always gets played. Let's play h5, stopping their h4 ideas. And here, yeah, we'll just, actually, yeah, we'll just take here. I don't think there's any reason why we shouldn't do this. Bishop f5 and maybe queen to d6. Oh, they're going to attack there. Okay, queen to d6 here. Pawn takes over here. This is just a game for equality if they do take. Okay, let's play king over. Rook trades. See if they blunder with rook to e1 there. They did not. Let's do the rook bishop check. And then rook over here to take on b2. Yeah, if they do this, this is okay. We're still going to threaten to take on d5 here. Oh, king there. Obviously, it won't take like that. Rook to b5 here is bad. Rook over to d2. And we have a passed pawn here trying to push. Maybe, you know, I should have just pushed this pawn faster. a4 is nice because we can make this guy bad. Is it just rook over here? I think this is going to probably just lead to a draw. Okay, rook takes. Rook over here. Rook here. Pawn up. Rook over. King over. I just got to not lose on time now. Dang it. I didn't realize it was 2,000. He was just going to go for a draw the whole time. I didn't even need his permission. f6, g5, g4. Killing that idea that he was just going to go back and forth. Okay, f5. He'll check me. He'll just keep checking. Oh, let's go rook here. Rook here, king over. Trying to make a play for something. Okay. f4. Yeah, sorry, I had to flag you, bro. I had to flag you. I did not want to draw that position. Here we go. Next game, g3, g6, knight to f6, bishop g7 here. Let's just castle. We got ourselves a king's Indian over here. Oh, actually, this is a close Sicilian, sorry. Knight g4. He forgot to play h3, which is important. We're going to hunt down this bishop with prejudice because this guy's really important. Knight takes, knight c6, bishop e6, queen to d7. Not saying I'm going to trade this off. Let's go and play bishop to h3 here. If he wants to trade everything off, he can. Queen takes on h3. Pawn takes over here. Queen to d5 check. King over here. Rook over to c8. Yeah, we'll just do rook c8 here. I'm not too worried about this kind of stuff. Not too worried. This is a closed position here, and he lost his bishop, so even bishop h6 to a target on e3 is not so bad. Yeah, he just jumps out the way. Let's go bishop h6. Defend this pawn on e3 now. Okay, he defended it. Good job. He said, I guess he found it. He figured it out, guys. He figured it out. Queen over here to threaten over here. Queen takes on e4. Queen takes on c2 after knight takes on f6. At least I think he was going to take on f6. I guess not. Okay. I guess queen to... Oh, well, I guess we take on c2 here, right? Okay, knight takes on f6 now. Queen to d3. Bishop takes e3 ideas. Perfect. Rook takes... come on. Rook takes in check. Why aren't you listening to me? Bishop takes in check. Queen takes in check. I do got to guard this f6, f8 square, guys. Okay. King over to g8 because rook f8 check was going to be an idea. King over. Queen takes b7 is a big problem for me. I'm going to get flagged. Dang it. Not fast enough. King over. Man, this is not even like close here. Check and then takes. But just flagged. Guess I took too long around there. Queen to d7 check. Okay, here we go. E4, let's take that centaur. 2300, D4. We're playing against a French defense, Monte Carlo. Bishop takes on c4. Let's take that poon. h3. I don't like the bishop to g4 there. Bishop to e3. Knight to d5. Knight to e4. Oh, perfect. Let's just go ahead and take here. I always like when they do these kind of things because now we're going to get attacking chances for no good reason. Knight to g5. Bishop e6 is going to be pretty much forced to play here. Let's go ahead and play bishop takes. Rook over to e1, and now e6 is the weak square. Knight e4 is perfect here because now we're going to be removing some defenders here and hopefully get some free tempos. Knight to g5, queen f4 next, or queen to d3. Queen to d3 is very strong because we're threatening check here. And if the knight goes to f6, we will sacrifice here on f6. So what do they play here? g6. Is knight takes h7 okay here? Rook takes. I think this is okay. Knight takes on h7. Rook over to f7 check, winning the knight at least. And then queen takes g6 is still another idea. So queen, let's play knight check here. Rook takes on f6. Rook takes g6 and also taking on e6 ideas. Rook check here. And then rook over to e5. And the idea is to bring in the second rook, so double the rooks here. Okay, so they took there. So we just double the rooks, right? No, we have to be careful here. Check. Check. Ah, dang it, this is not working like I wanted to. I thought I was going to be able to win the rook there. But this is not winning the rook. Check. Rook takes e6 as a move, but not the best. I'm going to lose on time again. Dang it. That's the problem with my chess, is that it takes too much time for me to win. Queen c5 check. Pawn takes here. Queen to d5 check. Queen takes b7 here. Queen to d5 check. Ugh. Yeah. Dang it. Obviously just winning, but you have to find the killer blows, because if you don't find the killer blows, I just lose on time. Knight to f3, d4, Sicilian time. Knight c3. Knight to b3, bishop b4. This is called the Sicilian pin variation. They're just trading off here. Makes sense to me. Bishop to d3. This is also a very good line here for black. I don't know why people don't like it. Bishop g5, bishop back to h4. Bishop takes, pawn takes. He does got this double pawn here, but as you can see, there's some weaknesses around the king. f4, we're going to try and open up the king now. Pawn takes on g5. Bishop takes. Now the king is weak. Let's play queen to d2, threatening bishop takes on h6 here. And knight to d4, pawn takes with bishop e5 idea. Next, and this is just winning now. No good defense here, unfortunately for him. f6 is just lost. Rook takes on f6. Let's just take the free rook, and then we'll take on f6 here. I didn't want the queen. I went checkmate. Bam, baby. All right, here we go, c5. It's time to play against the Brazilians. Here we go, bishops g7, knight to c6 here. Let's go knight to f6, e5, knight to g4. Thank you for the gift, Asteria. Let's go in and castle, pawn to d4. Oh, pawn takes, d5. This is an equal game now for me, if not a little bit better for black because I have the bishop pair here. Let's go queen back to d8 to protect this pawn here because most likely d5 is going to get played. Knight to b4, pawn to a3, knight to a6. Oh, good move here, attacking that pawn. Let's go. Oof, good move here. I can't think of the move. f6. This attack on the pawn is really annoying. Let's play bishop to f5, threatening knight to c2, maybe knight to d3 here also. Okay. Knight takes d5 here. That's not a good move. That loses a piece. Let's just play the bishop back to d7 here. Knight e6 we'll take. Okay. Knight to a6. Pawn check there. King over to h8. Okay. Queen takes on e7 here. Dang it. Bad pre-move. Knight c5 here to attack the queen. Got to be careful. There's already discovery against me. Okay. Oh, God. And my time's already at... Am I lagging or something? Why is my time so low? All right. Bishop takes. Okay. Queen takes. Rook over to e8. I thought I was keeping up with him. I guess I'm just playing very slow today. King over to g8. f5 over here. Yeah, I'm playing really slow, I guess. Bishop f6 here. They're just going to make trades. Why wouldn't they? They're just going to try and win on time. King over. All right. Rook over to a8. Rook over to b8. Threatening on b2 now. b3 should get played. Nope. Bishop d7. Knight to d5. Bishop to d6. Bishop c6. Okay. Bishop c5 check. Bishop over here. Rook over there. Rook over here. Bishop b4. Bishop c5. Yeah. Good game. Oof. Not fast enough. Not fast enough. You gotta play faster, Jesse. Gotta play faster. Here we go. Pawn to b4. Let's take that centaur. Another Turkish player over here. Pawn to d4, c3. All right. We'll take the free poon when we can get it. Let's hold on to this pawn. Bishop to e3. Bishop takes c5 here. I just don't want to give them a free tempo with that queen going to b6 here, because then b2 gets attacked easily. f3 here, unfortunately. I'm not used to this kind of setup. Bishop d3. d5 will be a good move in the future. Knight over to e2. And let's go knight to b3 here. This bishop's not my favorite piece, so we'll just allow it to fall. They played that so they can play bishop a6, queen over to d2, knight to d4. And let's go rook to c1 here. Knight c5 will get played, or here. Okay, b3. Pawn takes, and then pawn to c4 there too. Okay. c4. Perfect. Just taking away these squares. Let's go rook b1 and then rook to c1 here. Perfect. Knight takes. Knight to d4. Okay. Let's go rook to c1. They could take on d4 here, but I'm going to get a free tempo with this move. Okay. Queen to d5 check. And now I win a piece here because this rook is unprotected now. Rook takes on b3. Rook takes on queen takes on a8, which, funny enough, probably leads to checkmate. Woo! I didn't see the tactic, but I felt it. I felt it! Okay, here we go. b3, knight to f6, g6. Let's see if he takes right away. No, bishop to g7. Let's go to castle. c5 here, d5. Knight to c6 here. d4. I'm going to try and close this position up just a little bit. Now we're going to try and open up just a little bit. Let's go and play... I'll keep this on the board. h6. Knight e5 will probably get played pretty soon at some point. Queen c7 here to guard on e5. b6, so I can play bishop b7. We'll try and trade this guy off. Now he'll play the knight to e5. That's okay. Rook to d8. Bishop takes over here. Then I'll double up and we'll just trade those guys off. This is not really an opening that you would play for an advantage. Oh, interesting. That is interesting, huh? They're trying to take on c6 here, huh? I guess I have to take. And then they'll take, and then take here. Okay. Knight to g4. Takes, threatening here. Okay, let's go rook to d7. Oh my gosh, 20 to 40 seconds, guys, is ridiculous. What the heck was I doing? Am I really playing that slow? I didn't think I was, but I must be doing it. Darn it. Yeah. f5. Doubling of the rooks. Rook b8. Okay. King over. Pawn takes. Rook over here. Rook over here. I'm just about to lose on time. Okay. Rook checks. Does terrible things for me. Rook over here. Yeah, I missed that move. Pawn takes. Knight back to c6. Knight to d4. d5 takes. And yeah. 13 seconds. Wow. Didn't think I was that slow. Here we go. e4, d4. Let's take that centaur. f3. Pawn takes over here. Knight to f3. Bishop to c4. Here, this is not a very good line for them, so we should get really good attacking chances. Knight to d7 is actually pretty decent now. This is the correct defense in this position. Let's go ahead and take on f7 or play pawn to e5 here, stopping these kind of ideas from happening. Knight to g5 kind of next. Queen d1. We don't care about d3 check. King h1 just gets played. This only helps develop my queen now. e6 is a very good move here. Okay. Let's play knight to g5 here, just attacking on f7. Knight takes f7 is a really good... Yeah, this is one of the problems with this, is that the king side just becomes weak. I guess I missed this last move. Bishop just takes and check. Knight takes. Oh, interesting. I did miss that move. Let's play queen takes c5 at the end of this. The new threat kind of is there. No, not really. Obviously... Oh, no. I just almost got checkmated. No. Rook takes his f7. It was okay because of this guy right here. Queen back to g1. Am I not up an extra piece here? I am not. So I trade down to the wrong thing. I traded down wrong. Oh, no. Bishop f4. Rook f1. Bishop to e3. Yeah, he has to play there. h3, g4. Dang it. Yeah, I misplayed that. I thought it was up a piece. Okay. Bishop b6 here. Okay, g4. Rook over, rook over. Awesome. Knight checks check, king over here. Let's go king over there. Bishop e3. Threatening the knight now. King g3, up. Knight to d1 here. Okay, bishop takes f4. King over here, king over here. And then... time. Rook takes... Oh man, is it gonna... I don't think this is gonna be close. Oh, god dang it! Why am I going to the wrong square every freaking time? Alright, here we go. D4, knight to F6. C5 here. Oop, I missed this bad pre-move. Knight to D5. E6 here to attack C5 and E5 ideas. Knight C7. Let's try to attack this pawn. Oh, good. If he was able to hang on to that, that would have been a big trouble. Bishop takes. That's A-okay. Let's go knight to A6. We're going to try to play on the light squares here. Knight F6, pawn F6. You have to be careful. There is going to be ideas for a Greek gift here. Let's go and play F5 and kill those ideas. Knight to C5, attacking the bishop, and also playing pawn to A5, and then B6 to get the bishop out over here. Perfect. Bishop to B7 here is perfect timing. Trading here would not be very good for him, so he doesn't do it. F4, now we have attacking chances against this king. F3, awesome. Perfect timing here for me. Queen to G5. Queen H3. And the idea is to go over here. Let's go knight takes D4. Knight takes D4. Queen to H3. Doesn't do anything. Rook F6. Rook to H6 is one of the ideas. Okay. Rook H6. Rook G6. Threatening queen to H4. Okay. Let's go rook over here. Let's keep adding pressure. Rook F4 is my next move. Threatening rook takes on H4 here. Let's attack this king. Let's win. Rook takes on H4 anyways. Let's do it. Queen takes, queen takes. Check. Rook over to H6. Checkmating idea. Crap. Queen takes D4. Pawn F2 check. Does not lead to mate. Queen takes here. We just blundered. Rook takes H3. Check, check, mate. Woo! We added the pressure, guys. We added the pressure, and we continued with it. Oh, man. He is not happy about that one. He is not happy. Oh, my gosh. I'm doing the Gukesh. Okay, here we go. E4. Let's take that centaur. Women's FIDE master. Let's do another Carol Cant. F3. Fantasy variation. Knight F3. Here we go. Bishop C4. Queen takes on F3. Bishop pawn up to C3 to maintain our center. Castles. They never take on E4. Queen to E1. Bishop to G5 over here. Up. We'll do rook takes here. Actually, pawn takes. This is a nice little side variation I like. Now I don't have to worry about this E4 pawn, and I use the G file actually to attack with. D4 is going to be their only weak point. Let's play bishop here. Bishop back. Oh, perfect. Bishop takes on F7 here, attacking the rook. Bishop back to B3. Pawn takes on D4. Bishop to G5 is an idea. Perfect. Pawn takes here. Now we have these ideas. Taking on H2 is a move. I'm not sure if I'll play E5 there. Yeah, they play there. Let's play pawn to E5. No, let's go queen H4 here. I want to maintain some attacking chances over here. Maybe taking on H5 was best, or H2 was best. Let's go rook to G3 to defend the pawn. Oh, I missed bishop takes G8 winning the rook. Perfect. I won't miss it twice. Queen takes. Maybe a resignation here? Nope. Rook to H3. Bad move. All they do is play rook there. Queen back discards the rook because of potential ideas like that. Let's go E5. Knight to E4. Perfect. Knight to F6. Checkmating ideas. Queen H6. Queen takes G6 if they do bring the rook there. Knight to F6 here. Ooh, good move. Let's move the rook over to here. Queen takes. They just dropped that guy. Queen to F6 here. We're going to pin and we're going to win. Because we're attacking here. No need to take right away. Knight takes F2 if they do bring the pawn forward, and then we'll take on G7. Whew, here we go, guys. Here we go, Francisco. Pawn to C5. G6. Bishop G7 here. Knight C6. D6. He played the Alapin last time, so D4. C takes. Let's castle here. H6 here. I missed my chance to play D5 like last time. Let's go E6, preparing D5 or E5 here. Perfect. D5 gets played. Pawn takes. We got at least equality here. Let's go ahead and play king to h7 because I got to play queen to d2. Bishop e6 here. Rook over to c8. Equality game. Let's play knight to a5 to take these light squares. Knight c4 is what I'll play if they do play pawn to b4. a6, b5 idea to kick this queen back. Queen e4 is a really interesting move. Okay, rook over to c8. One of their ideas will be to play like knight to h4 and stuff. You have to play bishop f5 and trade this guy off here because knight takes g6 was too strong. Bishop takes over here. Knight to c4. Pawn takes over here, which will give them an isolated pawn, but this knight is very strong, so they're probably going to do it anyways. Rook over to e8. Little pin, so queen f3 will probably get played. Queen to d7, defend on f7 over protection. Let's go rook e6 here. Double the rooks. The rook doesn't have to do anything around here. Pawn takes here, I guess. Oh, interesting. Rook e5 here. Just defends the pawn. If they play that, we'll just play rook over here. We now have kingside attacking chances here. Knight to h5. King takes. Knight to f4 is going to be really good for me. My rook is going to go over to the h file here too. Here it comes. Because he's probably going to play queen to g4. Nope. Rook over h3. Now this is very bad for him. Okay. Rook is going to take. Knight is going to take. Oh. Rook back. g4. I missed check there. Wins the queen. Check. Okay. f6 here. Double the rooks. Okay. g3. Not a threat. Pawn takes check. Rook takes d5. Okay, queen takes, queen check, check, and mate. Woo! There we go. Locking in. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Next game. Bring it on, Con. e4, 2700. Pawn takes. It's a scandy. Scat, 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 scat. Dang it, I messed up my line. Knight f3, bishop g4, bishop to b5 here. I'm one tempo off from what I usually play. Let's go and play pawn to d3, bishop g4. I want to stop here. Hopefully they don't play it. Don't play it. Awesome. Pawn there. Bishop back, I guess. And I'll play queen takes f3 if they do trade right away, which I really doubt they will. Let's go ahead and get ready to castle. Perfect timing because they were threatening to take on f2. Taking on e5 is an idea. Let's go knight to g5 with the idea of knight to e4. Perfect. Knight to e4. Come on, come on, come on. Catch up, buddy. Catch up. Knight takes on e4. Remember, I'm up a pawn here, so trades are okay for me. At least I think I'm up a pawn. Hopefully I am. Let's go a4 to stop a4 here themselves. Bishop e3, free tempo against that guy. Queen to h5 with knight to g5 ideas over here. f7 and h7 are weak. Maybe f4 is actually my next move here. Let's do it. f4. If they take, I'm okay with that. Okay. Bishop takes on f4. Doesn't really quite work here, does it? Maybe I play bishop takes here? Or bishop takes? Bishop takes. The idea is for me to take on f4. And then maybe knight to g5 here. Let's do knight to g5 here. Bishop takes, queen checkmates right there. I have a few checkmating ideas here, so he'll check there. I'll go king h1. Check there, king over. I'm guarding over there. But he still has these things ideas? Uh-oh. He can force a draw here. Uh-oh, he's going to force a win here. Dang it. King f4, bishop check there, king back to e3. King over here, bishop check there. Okay, king c4, king over here. One tempo. The battle for one tempo continues. d4, knight to f6. Let's do it. d5. We got ourselves a London system over here. Knight to c6. Let's do it. e6. Bishop to d6 here. Queen takes d6. Let's go ahead and castle here. We'll go rook e8 and go for my gambit line here. Bishop takes. Knight back to d7. f4. Oh, interesting. They played it correctly. Let's play f5 here anyways, guys. Queen takes on f6. e5, e4 is my idea. Okay. Let's play d4 here right away. Pawn takes. e5 is what I'd like to play, but we'll see if we're going to be able to play it. e5 should give me like equality. Knight to c5 here now, maybe? Nope, they stopped that idea. Let's go ahead and play knight f8, knight to g6 here. Maybe bishop c4 check will get played. Nope. They play there. Let's go queen there. Knight g5 was an idea. Bishop on e6. Let's go queen back here just to mess with them. Queen there. Queen back to g6. I'll play h6 to stop this idea. Bishop c4, that's okay. I wanted to do this anyway. Bishop takes, queen takes, e4. Maybe he plays queen b3 there. Let's go rook to d8. Just defending everything. e4, queen b3. Ah, he doesn't do it. Let's go knight here, e6. Oh, don't threaten me with a good time. Buy one, get one free. Thank you. Let's go rook f4 here. I don't want to trade this guy off just yet. Oh, gosh. Rook f6 here. Perfect. Knight to d8, guarding everything. These were the 2 threats. King h8. Let's jump out the way. Now I can move the knight. Knight goes to f4. Queen check. Pawn to d3. Perfect for me. Knight e2 check. Wins the exchange. Pawn takes. Or else I'll take this rook. My queen was protected there, so I'm okay with that. Knight e6. Knight to d4. Let's win this endgame, guys. Knight c2. b6. Knight back. Knight e2 check wins the rook. We got this. Rook takes, rook takes, rook takes, rook takes. Rook there, rook there, rook there, rook there. Let's make a new queen, guys, and we'll win with the rolling rooks checkmate pattern. There we go. Locking in, locking in. All right, let's keep it going, guys. Keep it going. The coffee is a-flowing. The coffee is a-flowing. Here we go. Pawn to e4. Let's take that centaur. c5, it's Sicilian time. Knight to f3. d4, they're playing what's called the accelerated dragon. Knight to c3. Bishop g7. Knight to e2. This is my pet line. g3. Bishop g2. Let's go in and castle. Pawn to h3. Queen to d7, attacking h3. Let's defend right there. Knight to d5 is going to be our next move here. h4 is a weird little sacrifice I like to do. Pawn takes d5. I got the bishop here now. Pawn c3. The idea is to play b3 and prepare pawn to c4, guys. Pawn to h4. I'll take this pawn. Don't threaten me with a good time. Knight to g3. I would love to trade this guy off. And then they just sacrifice the knight. I take it for free. Bishop there. h5 here. Oh, never mind. They resigned. They resigned. Uh-oh, it's Mr. Paul Rauer. Okay, let's go knight to c3. A little something different than he's used to. Knight to e2. Knight takes d4. Bishop to e3. Actually, I'm going to play pawn f3 to stop knight to g4. Then queen over to d2 here. And knight takes d4. Bishop takes d4. And here... yeah, he knows me already. I'm going to go ahead and play bishop to d3 and castle kingside, though. Bishop back. That's okay. Pawn to b3. Let's keep it nice and simple. Castle's over here. Typically, I would castle queenside, but he was already... he was so ready for that I don't want it. I don't want it. Pawn c4 is coming, guys. Okay. Pawn takes. Knight to e4. Knight takes d5. Pawn to c4 here. Okay. Let's go queen e2. Queen e4 ideas. Try to make some weaknesses on the king side. All right. Play bishop g3 for free tempo over there. Okay. Let's go f4, threatening f5. Perfect. Queen c2. If g6 now, I play f5. Perfect. Let's open up this game. This is bad because the bishop's hanging there, so we got our advantage that we were looking for. Okay. Don't threaten me with a good time. Here I come. You know I was going to sacrifice. You know me. You know me. You know what I'm about. Rook f1. Bishop to d6 if they try to play rook to d8. Bishop to d6 if they're going to play rook to d8. Bishop takes here, and they can't take back because this is check and mate. All right, here we go, guys. It's Khan again. e4. It's Alekine's defense. Pawn takes, c4. h3. Knight f3. Let's just take this beautiful center, guys. Bishop to e3. b3 to maintain our center. Used to make the mistake and not play this. Rook to c1. That's okay. That's okay. Bishop to e2. Let's just defend. Let's just defend. They're threatening to take there. Okay, we have to defend. Let's go to castle for kingside safety. Bishop g5 is an annoying move because of the pin. They'll probably play h6 and maybe even go g5 there. I'm not too sure if they will or not. They might get upset and just play g5. Looks like they're getting upset and playing g5. Okay, they're not that upset. Bishop to b5, threatening knight to e5 here. Perfect. Bishop takes. Knight over to e5. Attacking the pawn. And I have knight g4. Queen f3 ideas here too. Perfect. Knight takes d7. Messes everything up. Let's go queen f3. They're forced to play g5 now. Bishop back to g3. Yeah, they're going to have to take there. Take. And then queen c2 after knight to e4. And then pawn takes g3 here is what I'd love to play. They didn't do it. Let's play knight to g4. Oh, they're going to just take here though. Dang it. And they're going to take there too. Oh, I missed the queen check there, which would have gotten me some good game. Let's go rook f5 and double the rooks. I missed the win there with queen to g6. Dang it. Darn yous. King h2 here. Okay. Queen to d3. I'll take this pawn on over here. Queen takes over here. They're probably going to guard that pawn. Perfect. F6 is not really an idea. Rook takes d5. Queen e2. Is this an idea? I can just take on d5 there, right? Queen takes d5. I have some pass pawns over here now. Queen f5. They got a guard over here. Rook f2. Queen takes on f2. h1. Queen takes f6 ideas. They can't leave. a5. Good move. Good move. Queen f3. b4 just to defend. Rook e2 here, guarding that idea. Queen e4. Rook to d1. Does that work? No. Not quite, my friend. You clocked me last time, bro. You clocked me. You get the clock back. Clock, 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 clock. There we go. Oh, gosh. Here we go. Oh, it's a grandmaster time. c5. Oh, no, no, no. Pawn takes d4. That's what I want. Knight f6. g6. Bishop g7. Let's go ahead and castle. e6 pawn takes. Rook to e8. a6. Threatening b5. a4 will get played. Knight to d7 here. Bishop f4. Queen to c7. Knight h5 now to attack the bishop. Knight e5. Bishop takes over here. Nice move here. We're going to bring the knight back to d7 here. I wonder what what will happen there. Let's go rook b8 to try to prepare pawn to b5. c4, b5. Knight back to f6. Pawn takes on e5 here. d6 gets played. Queen to c6. They can take on e5. Knight takes. I think it's forced there, right? I don't think I had a choice. Oh, did they just drop a piece here? Oh, the bishop was in front. That's hilarious. For me. Okay, do not take that pawn. I'm going to go ahead and play this. Rook takes e7 here with bishop to b7 threatening checkmate ideas because this is really strong, guys. The knights here are beautiful. Knight takes f3 check. Queen takes over here. Bishop d4 should lead to a mate. Okay, that's actually pretty good for him. Dang it. Knight to f8. Bishop d4 checkmate idea is still there because of g2. Bishop d4 check. Oh, that's a terrible move for me because now I lose my ideas. Bishop f2. Rook takes check, and I'm probably getting checkmated now, guys. Dang it. But I didn't see anything else. Yeah, good game. Oh, it hurts so much. Okay, here we go. e4, c5. It's Sicilian time. g6. Looks like they're going to be playing the closed Sicilian here. Knight to c6. Knight f6. Let's go ahead and get ready to castle. Oh, pawn takes d5. This is important. Without this move, we would be in some trouble. Knight g5. Knight to e6. Oh, God. Did I just drop a piece there? Yeah, he's probably used to this nonsensical opening. Here we go. Queen to b6 here. Attacking on d4. Bishop e6 to defend. Queen to b3 will probably get played next. Nope, he played there. Let's go queen back here. Bishop to f7, allowing him to take on b7 there. Queen to b6 here. Pawn to f5 here. Knight to d7 here. Queen takes b2. Rook takes on f8. Knight takes d4. Oh, interesting. I guess just bishop takes there. Now I'm attacking the rook. Okay, take the rook. Take the rook. Rook over here to b8. Rook goes to b2. Awesome. Rook over to c2. Rook takes on a2. Yeah, now I'm only down a piece rather than the exchange piece. Okay, interesting check. a5. Oh, they just take there. Okay. Bishop check there. Rook check there. Can I force like a draw here? Or at least the win of a piece? Bishop. Oh, God, dude. That was, yeah, okay. I'm embarrassed. Maybe just the rook checks there. I think I could have just kept on rook checks there. I don't really care that much to think about that much. On to the next one. Oh, what's going on, Ashish? Okay, here we go. e4, e5. Knight to d4, knight to d5. We got ourselves an Elekine's defense. We're playing a 3000. Let's crush a 3000 here. Knight to f3. Bishop to d3 here. Don't think so long, Jesse. Don't think so long. Okay, let's go ahead and bring the bishop back to e2. Knight takes, bishop takes, if he wants to do that. And he does. Pawn to b3 to defend. Okay, let's go ahead and castle. Kingside safety. Slightly better here. Let's go knight to b5 and grab a free pawn. Oh, interesting. Knight takes. Yeah, perfect timing there. Knight takes a7, attacking this guy. And then c5 here, maybe, attacking this guy. Perfect. Pawn takes here. Pawn to a4, and we'll move this guy hopefully pretty soon. Rook c1 here. Pawn to d4. Bishop to f4. Bishop to f3. Oof, good move. Bishop c4. He's not one of them weak ones. Not one of them weak 3000s. He's one of them good 3000s. Bishop takes d3. Show it to me. Show me why this is wrong. Thank you for showing me, buddy. Rook to e3. Bishop c7 there. Perfect. Bishop c7 there. Forking these guys. I'm probably rook f3. Oh my gosh, it's queen sack time. Okay. Rook c3, just defending. Rook c4. Oh, good move. I can't take or else I'll lose there. Check there's what I'm expecting. Pawn g3. Queen e2 for hopefully a double attack there. Oh gosh, another queen e2. Queen takes c4. King over. Bishop d4 is winning. h4, let's make an escape square for our king. King over. Okay, b4, a5. Actually, I should play like h5. King over here. He's just crushing me. Any flagging chances here, bro? Can you just let me flag you, bro? Pawn takes, queen over. Queen takes. Oh my gosh. Dear Lord, no. Queen b7, check. King back over. What a lucky 3000. Hey, what's going on, Christoph? Here we go. e4, c5. It's Sicilian time. g6. Pawn takes over here on d4. Bishop g7. Pawn takes. d5. Knight c6 here. Knight to h6. Let's get ready to castle. Bishop to g4. Bishop takes because knight takes d4 is our idea. Yes, because e5 will fall here next, right? Oh, interesting. Let's play this knight to d5. And then I guess e6 will get played. Bishop g5, e5 ideas. Rook over to c8. We finished up with our development. Okay. Let's play knight to e7. Oh, that's a terrible move for me. Yeah, that was terrible. That's stinky. Some stinky chess right there. I can play knight to d4 because he'll probably play h4 here. Perfect. Let's play knight to d4, knight back to c6. Perfect. And we are threatening pawn to d4 here. All right. Bishop just takes on e5 now. Bishop d4 check real quick. Bishop back. Knight f5 is a terrible move. Let's do it. Okay. Pawn takes here because of the ideas. d4 here. Okay. I'm gonna play f6. I just want out of this pin. I just want out of this pin. Knight takes on f4. Interesting. Rook f7. Queen back or something. Knight over to b6. Queen takes d6 ideas are in the air now. Christoph's playing really fast today. Ugh, terrible move for me. Queen to d5. Knight takes. I'll probably just get flagged, but that's a-okay. That's a-okay. Knight to e3. Pawn g5. Pawn f4. Let's keep expanding galore. Bishop f8. Pawn takes. Pawn f5. Pawn takes. Pawn takes f4. Bishop c5. King up. Rook over. Pawn takes. I was going to say he's just going to keep defending here, right? Bishop back. King up. Pawn to d3. Oof. Pawn to f3. Pawn. King up. Bishop takes check. f2. King up. Rook takes. Flag. Good game. Oh, here we go. All those Turkish players. c5, g6. Oop, bishop g7, free tempo on the rook. Then we'll take on b4. Pawn takes. I'll take it. Don't think I won't. d5. Okay, knight f6, and I'll take on d5 here. Perfect. Knight takes d5. Queen takes. That's okay. Let's just castle. King safety is good for me. Knight c6. Knight back to b6, and maybe bishop b6 here. The bishops are really a little bit annoying here. Let's play bishop f5. We want to induce this kind of move. e4 so that d4 can become weak. Okay, I guess rook e8 finally. e4, come on. Dang it. He stopped my good move. Let's go a5. Now e4 will get played, right? Bishop back to d7. Knight takes d4 ideas, but I'm glad I played this because now I can play the knight to b4. Okay. Queen takes c8. Rook c1 doesn't work here. I guess we just play knight to a4, threatening knight to c3. I don't want to just make easy trades here. b5 is a good move. Perfect. Knight to c3. Bishop b5 here. Good move. Perfect. Bishop back to a6. Bishop takes one apiece. Queen to c5, attacking both of these guys. And rook to c8 next. Winning the piece now, right? Bishop just takes, right? Oh gosh, this does not just win a piece. Queen takes. Rook takes. Bishop c3, pawn takes. Rook c over here. This should be an easy win now because of these two pass connected pawns. Check, king up, pawn up, pawn up, pawn up, pawn up. Rook takes. Good cheapo. Pawn up, pawn up. King takes. Let's checkmate him here, guys. Queen takes g4. Rook check and then mate. Whew. Another Alekine's defense. d4. Here we go, guys. Pawn to f4. c3. Bishop f5. Bishop to d3. Oh, bishop g4 they wanted to play instead, huh? Knight f3. That's okay with me. h3. Dang it. I usually like to bring the knight to d2 and then play that. But we got f5 here, so I'm happy because we're going to open up the f file here and get an attack. Castles. Pawn takes on e6 is next. Awesome. f7 is now very bad. This is called a mate. This is called a deadly kiss checkmate. Awesome. Here we go. Pawn to b4. Let's take that centaur. We got ourselves a French defense. So you know me, I'm going to be my Monte Carlo. Knight c3. Isolate pawn, baby. h3. Castles. Knight f3. Rook e8 check. Bishop e3. Bishop pawn takes on c4. Ah, they didn't do that. Bishop d3. Bishop takes on c4 now. Let's see what line they play. Let's go to castle. f7 is one of our weaknesses that we're going to target. Rook over to e1 with bishop to g5. Idea. Queen takes. Bishop h4. Restrain and maintain. Rook takes e8 was a good move there. Bishop back to g3. I missed the doubling of the pawns there. Knight takes. And then queen to f2. How annoying. Knight to e5 here. Bishop takes f7 and also over their ideas. Okay. Good annoying move. Let's go queen to f2. Kind of threatening the knight. I don't want to make too many trades here if I don't have to. Perfect. Let's go rook to f1 now. f7 still weak here. Bishop takes. Knight takes. Knight to e4. Queen takes f7. Check ideas. And we're threatening to win a piece here too. Keep the attack going. Perfect. Knight just takes here. Knight h5 check and queen takes on f7. Awesome. Queen e3 check. Let's go. Is it queen g7 check? No. Queen to e7, I guess. King takes. The king will try to run to h2. King to h2. Knight f6 here. Queen f6. Ugh. Good game. One tempo off from all of them. All right. Another Turkish player. g6. Bishop g7. Let's get ready to castle. It's double fianchetto system right here. d6. Oh, interesting. How fun. Knight g4. Yeah, they're going to play there. h3. Knight back. Bishop h6. Knight to c6. Pawn takes here. Why not? Rook over to h8. I'll take the file. Why not? Knight to d7. Knight back. Let's go knight to e5 here. Knight takes f3. Knight to d4. Actually, we'll take on f3 check. Then knight to d4 here. Okay. Knight takes on f3. Okay. Queen to h3. You want to trade? Queen f5. Bishop e6 here. Rook over to h8. Gotta get the open file here, or else we'll be in trouble. Queen e5. Pawn takes d4. Okay. Bishop f5. Knight g3. Bishop back to c8 to defend the pawn. g5 is under attack now. Let's not do that. a6, b5. I don't know if there's anything over there, but not really what I wanted anyways. Okay. Rook to h2. Okay. c4. Queen to d5. Oh, God, I just missed the free queen, but he missed the free queen too, apparently. Okay. Sometimes we just get too excited, huh? Here we go, e4, c5. Sicilian time, G6, pawn takes. H5 over here. Always stop the H4 ideas. Knight to C6, knight to F6. Let's see if he plays knight to G5 or not. Nope. Knight to F6, let's get ready castle. Knight G5 will probably get played pretty soon. D6. Let's go knight to, actually bishop to G4. No, knight to D4 here. I want to see if he'll open up the file here. I assume he'll play the knight to G5. Oh no, pawn takes. And let's play knight to G4 here. Knight E3 I would play, and also knight E5 I'd play. Let's do it. Let's open up this file. B2 is hanging here, by the way, so it's not like I lost anything. I just did well. Bishop over here. Let's be okay. They do go for it. Let's go ahead and castle. E6 attacking H4. D5 is the other idea here. D5 pawn takes. They don't take here. Gosh darn it. Let's play B6 here. F5 is gonna get played. Pawn takes. Bishop takes. Oh gosh, I did make a mistake there, huh? I did make a mistake there. The rook is trapped here. All right, what else can we do? Bishop to D7. Queen takes on A8. Bishop takes on F5. If they want to sacrifice, we have to accept it. Pawn takes. There's nothing else I could think of doing here. That would have been good. Bishop check here, and then rook to G8. Awesome. G2 is checkmate square, and they missed it. Wow. Got lucky. Got lucky. Counterattack. E4, knight to F3. D4, let's scotch it up, guys. Knight takes D4, knight to C3. Knight takes C6, bishop to D3, pawn takes on D5. Let's go in castle. Oh, they didn't do it. Bishop G5, bishop back to H4. Pawn takes D5, I guess. Interesting. Bishop back to G3. Going for those cheapos. I love it. Pawn to F4, bishop G4 now. Queen to C1, just like last time. We actually played this line just a moment ago. Yeah, this is so annoying. Let's go ahead and play the bishop back to E1, and we'll sacrifice on F4. Perfect. Rook takes. Queen takes. This guy's hanging. Let's see if he plays Queen G5 too fast. Oh, King H1. Now he'll play the Queen to G3. I'll take on C7 here. Why not? Take the free poon. I'll play Queen to B7 next, so I can attack on D5, assuming they're going to play Rook to C8. Okay. Interesting move. We'll play Bishop to G3, I guess. Okay. Queen over to B7 now. If they want to take on C3, they're more than welcome to. Okay. Rook over to F1. Ah! Rook F1. Okay. They're threatening there. Let's play Bishop F4, harassing this queen. Pawn to H3, harassing this queen. Okay, let's go knight to B5, threatening knight to D6, and over here, knight to D6 here. Knight takes on E8 will win the queen. And so we're going to go for that. Take, oh my god, what a terrible tempo. What a terrible tempo. Okay, knight takes C7. I mean, we got a few pieces for it, but it's not enough. Okay, knight E8. Oh my gosh, guys. Knight check here, bishop check here. Bishop E5. Bishop check here, bishop E5. He's not going to repeat, though. Bishop check here, bishop back here. Draws. Wow! Wow! Oh my gosh. Let's go on Javier. E4, D4, F3. Let's go ahead and play the Carol Kant fantasy variation. Knight F3. Bishop C4, attacking on F7. Why not? Bishop takes F7 check, a basic tactic here. King takes, knight takes on E5 here, check, winning the bishop, so he doesn't do it. Bishop back to B3, it makes sense to me. Bishop takes F3. Oh, interesting. He played there. Let's go ahead and play Queen E2, threatening to take this knight. And if they take on F3, I guess we have to play Queen takes here. They will take with the Queen here, but then we have Queen check here. Let's play Knight C3 here. The real idea is to try to bring the bishop out to check. Knight C3. Pawn takes here. Bishop A3 check ideas. Bishop G5 check ideas. Let's just play Queen to E2. Bishop A3 check and just castle here would be amazing. Also, Rook F1 still a very strong move. Queen takes on E4 check. Makes sense to me. He's just worried about some of the like this guy right here. Okay. Bishop B2, bishop to D2. I'll just play bishop to D2 real quick. No, bishop F4. Let's go for it, guys. Bishop F4. Queen check there. King to F2. Perfect. Bishop C5 check. King to G2. Rook check here. You see how this covers this square, which is very important. Rook check. Rook check. Rook check. This rook's going to hang at the end. Bam! Carol Kane Ant. There we go. Here we go. E4, C5, Sicilian time. G6, another close Sicilian. Is this the same guy, or just everyone's playing close Sicilian today? Why don't people give me the memos that we're all going to play the same opening? Knight takes on E3. Black's already better because we won that dark square bishop, which is important to the defense of the king. Rook B8 here, B4, A5, A3. Pawn takes. Rook B3. Let's win this poon. You name it. I don't see. How do I defend this pawn? I think we just... I don't know. I'm playing knight d5 here. Queen takes c5. Oh, interesting. Queen c7. I got to be careful with g3 because this is hanging. Bishop b5. Just a nice skewer there. Bishop takes. Rook takes on a3. Why not? Rook over here. Just dropping a rook in one move. Oh, they missed it. Check. And then a3. A3. E6. Queen takes. Rook over here. A2. Perfect. Rook check to make a queen. Oh, perfect. They did it themselves. Rook over here. Make a queen. Queen c1 checkmate. Queen e1 checkmate. So check and then mate. Perfect. Oh my gosh, dude. I got lucky on that one. Queen to me. E4. Let's take that centaur. D4. C3. F4 here. My pseudo attack. Bishop to D3. Queen E2. Defending on E5. Preparing here. I like to play knight to D2 before I play E5 so that my knight can get to E4. Because it's important because then the bishop is guarding on F4. We might be getting a strong attack against this guy. We're not going to go ahead and worry about that. We're just going to go ahead and castle. Knight to D7 will probably get played. Let's play E6 now. And then knight to G3 to defend. Rook over to E1 to defend again because we're probably going to play queen over to D6. Nope, they didn't do that right away. Let's play C4 and D5 and maintain this. We're going to lose our light square bishop, but hey, at least we got this beautiful pawn chain. B3. And then bishop to B2. No, let's just move the rook over and not lose him. Oh my gosh, he's not taking. Knight to E5. No, that's a bad move. Bishop B2. Let's trade off some pieces. Especially ones around the king, huh? Takes. Takes. And then knight to G5. E5. Good move. I missed that completely. Let's go queen E3. Queen is trying to get to H4 here, guys. Pawn takes on E6 is important. Queen to D4 would be really annoying. Trading off at the endgame. I'm not fast enough, guys. Alright, good game. Good game. Okay, here we go. E4, C5. G6. H5 over here. Bishop G7, pawn takes. D5 here. Hit that center, closing it. Knight to F6. Castles. A6, B5. There we go. Bishop to B7. Let's win this D5 pawn back, hopefully. Pawn takes, we get a free tempo against this guy. Oh, I did miss that. Rook E8 check. Knight to G4. And we got to be careful because of these kind of things. Knight F4. Bishop takes D4. H5 is hanging, which I don't see a good way to defend, unfortunately, for me. Let's go Queen F6, I guess. There is a little threat of F2 checkmate there. Queen F5, I guess. Knight C6. I don't want to trade this guy off because they want to play Knight to D5 here. Let's go Knight to E3 check. Rook takes on E3. Then Knight takes on H5. Queen takes on D4. Bishop takes D4. Or I'll just bring the queen back to G7 here. That's okay. Double the rooks makes sense to me. Perfect. Double the rooks here. Queen G3. Not a bad idea. Threading some kind of checking ideas. Mind you, they're not working, but they are ideas. And I'm known for ideas. Queen E5. Because I'm not fast enough to win on time. Okay, B4. Kicking the knight. Let's go. Oof, good move. I don't see a good move here for me, unfortunately. Rook here. Rook takes here. Knight F6 check is also strong here. Okay, check there, king over. Rook takes E4. Rook takes F3 check ideas are here. Oof. Check. Check. Yeah, good move. I don't see a good one. Knight to d4. Oh, this takes in check and I lose. Good game. You got me on that one. Oh, to 2800. Yeah, usually 2800 get me anyways. Here we go. E4, C5. It's Sicilian time. G6, another Alapin or C3 Sicilian. Tries to be cheeky and play queen takes d4 here and get me off tempo. But I'm awake, buddy. I'm awake. Bishop to g7 here. Castles. He could play e5 now. Let's play d5 here. Pawn takes. Knight takes, attacking the queen. E6 here. If you want to trade off queens, we can do that. Okay, bishop to b7. Probably rook over to d1 will get played. Nope. Let's go queen over to b6 here. Rook e8. Knight to e4. h6 here. And then maybe king h7 here. I need to take away these squares or else this guy can be really annoying. King h7. Ah, this is really annoying. Knight to e7 here. Can I try this out? Is this an idea, guys? Just trying to guard this square. And I don't want to play g5 because that looks insane. Oh, perfect. Pawn takes here and I have knight f5 winning the bishop. I am slightly better here. Knight to f5. Oh, this stops my idea. This stops my idea. Dang it. Dang it. Ah, the time. Rook to d8. Knight to f5. I don't think this works, but we have to go for it. Oh my gosh, I missed that this defended the knight. I'll just call it there. Good game. Dear Lord. That knight to d6 move. Oh. Alright, here we go. e4. Let's take that centaur. Actually, I would like some good music on. Let me go ahead and go back. I'm too far down the list where the music I like is like gone now. Because I go to YouTube. Okay, here we go. I like this music. Here we go. e4. Oh, it's a carol cant. f3. F takes. Knight to f3. Bishop c4. Pawn to c3. Played against the carol cant. Bishop back to b3. a5, a3 would get played. Let's go and castle here for kingside safety. Queen e1, getting off the pin. If they take, we'll take on f3. Bishop g5 for the pin. Queen c7 typically gets played. Knight to d2. Pawn takes d4. Interesting d5. Bishop back to c2. Knight over here. Bishop just takes, messing up the pawn structure. Knight to h4. f6 is one of the ideas. And also queen to g3. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay, let's do it. Rook takes. Rook over here. That doesn't really work, does it? Let's go queen f2 here. Queen takes on f6 check would be nice. Oh, did I miss that? I could just move my rook back? Whatever. We're sacrificing. Bishop takes. Oh, gosh, I missed that too, huh? There. Takes. I don't think. Double the rooks. h3. Knight to f5 is going to be a great square for this guy. Oh, let's play king h2 real quick. Knight f5. Rook takes. Knight to f3. Knight takes on e5. We'll just take all these guys right here. Rook f6 here. He's going to have to flag me to win. No, he's just going to beat me. Hey, did I die? Good game, good game. I was going to lose anyways, though. Oh, gosh. Here we go. I wish you could see while you look at me. All right, we got the Grandmaster again. Here we go, e4. Let's take that centaur. It's the French. Pawn takes, c4 here. We know we're going to play our Monte Carlo isolate pawn. Knight c3. Bishop b4 check is one of the best variations in this one, at least recommended by the computers. Bishop to e3. Bishop d3. Bishop takes on c4. Bishop e6 is one of the best lines again. Knight to d5. Let's just castle and accept we're going to be down a pawn here, because I don't want to trade off all my pieces, especially my light square b-hop. Let's go queen c2 for a nice tempo to attack on h7 here. Check. Awesome. Bishop back to f5 and knight to b4. I'm bringing the queen back to b1. Okay. Bishop takes. Knight to g5. Awesome. Threatening checkmate over here. I will love you till the day that I die. Unfortunately, I got to trade queens here. I don't want to, but I have to. If I didn't, then I would lose something over there. Dang it. Yeah, rook over here. Oh, okay. Well, that's supposed to be knight f3. Okay, here we go. Next one up. Javier, c5, Sicilian time. g6. Bishop g7. Pawn takes. Knight c6. Knight f6. Let's go to castle. Perfect. D5 here will get me the advantage. Not anymore because he played the knight back to stop D5. A5. Maybe I'll play pawn to A4 here to stop my next moves. D6. Bishop B6. Ready to take on C4 now. And knight to B4 ideas here too. Knight takes D4. Why not? Queen to C7. Maybe knight B5 gets played. We play queen to C6. Interesting. Let's play H5 here. He could take here on F6. Awesome. Takes. Takes. And then now we play the... Actually, what do we play here? I'll play the queen to C5 here. Interesting. Let's play the bishop to C4. And then queen takes over here. Bishop just takes here. And then let's go rook to C8 here. Pawn takes over here. Very nice logical player here, guys. Very nice and logical. Let's go queen E5 here, guarding everything. Queen to F6, that's okay with me. Okay. Let's go rook to C4 or rook takes C3. We'll play rook C4 here. Okay, threatening to take the knight. We just defend. Okay. Rook to B4. They were threatening knight to D5, so queen takes B2 idea. Okay. Queen to E5 now. Queen takes C3. Dang it for me. Queen to E5 here. Pawn takes. Knight back to F6. Okay. King to F8. Loses to G7 check. Good game. Outplayed me the whole way through. I don't think I need more coffee. Whew. Here we go, guys. Knight F3. G6. Bishop G7. Playing the Nimzo Larsen over here. Knight to C6 here. D5. D4. Pawn takes over here. Knight to G4. Threatening to take on E3. Oh, knight takes on E3. Why not? Knight takes G2. I don't know what he's doing here. Knight D4. I don't even have to trade off my piece here. Sweet. Let's play the bishop to D7. Threatening bishop C6 check and B5. And this is just going to be amazing for me. Rook C8. The knight goes there. Bishop C6. Knight E5 now. Queen to D5. Wow, this bishop's way too amazing to let it live. Queen H5. Queen F3 ideas. Oh, okay. Queen H4, I guess. E5. Yeah, he does not want to allow me to live. Queen E7. Bishop takes. Rook takes. Queen to D7 here. Rook to E8. Rook takes. Rook E6. Pawn takes. Queen there. Rook here. We'll trade off. Rook to D5. Rook takes G5. Check. Bishop takes here. Rook over. Rook takes in check. Rook takes here. Rook takes here. Rook here. Rook check here. King up. Rook over here. King over here. Rook F5. Rook takes in check. King. Oops. Rook to D5. Ah, darn it. Yeah, I'm going to lose on time, unfortunately. Was it my turn? Good game. Here we go. E4. Let's take that centaur. D4. Oh, hey, D4. Pawn takes on E5. Pawn to E5. Pawn to C3. Pawn to F4. Here we go. Knight to F3. Bishop to D3. Bishop B5. I like these variations better. Bishop to A4. B5 will get played. Bishop back to B3. Knight to A5. And we just leave it there. Let's go to castle. Bishop to E3. Pawn takes on E5. And the knight goes to D2. Wow. He's got cojones. No one ever said he didn't. The idea is to play C4 and try to open up this king over here. I guess pawn takes here, attacking this guy, and then pawn takes here. And we'll be able to be up an extra pawn here. Let's go queen E2, defending. Bishop F4, maintaining. Queen takes on A6, check. I should have played first. H3, first to kick the knight. Is the knight just trapped here? Yeah, it looks like it. So we'll take on G4 next. Interesting. Pawn takes on E5 here. Bishop check here, king over. I guess maybe rook takes on knight F2 check. I think this is actually worse than if he had just let a piece fall. Funny enough. Knight takes here. Now, let's do knight to D4. Okay. Queen to E3. Pawn takes here. Guarding on h3. I guess I missed the h3 check there. Yeah, he sees it now. Knight takes on c6 because queen takes h3 check idea. Knight takes c6, so I can't take the rook or I'll get checkmated. Knight takes on e4. All right, let's check here for no good reason. Then we'll take on e4. Okay, queen to d3, threatening bishop takes d5 check ideas. Bishop takes. Queen e3 check ideas. Queen d4 check ideas. Queen takes c5 check ideas. Queen takes rook in check. Am I just losing or something? Why is he playing so slow? Queen check here. Rook over here. Just to defend. Oh gosh, queen takes b4. Queen check here. Oof. Terrible. Terrible play by me. e4, let's take that centaur. It's Sicilian time over here. d4, knight takes d4. Knight back to b3, bishop to d3, pawn takes on d5 here. This is Sicilian pin variation, castles. Bishop to g5. Pawn takes here. We got the bishop pair, h6, g5 is very normal in these variations. Let's go rook e1, maybe f3 in the future. It just takes away the e4 square. They can check there, but that's okay. King over. We're still threatening to take this knight. Rook over to b1, always a good idea. Rook up opposite of the queen. Knight to d4 if they want to mess up. Fix my pawn structure, they can. Okay. Let's go queen to d2. No, we go bishop g3 here. Bishop e5 ideas. Yeah, they're trying to already make trades here. Rook e5, rook h5. I'm okay. Okay. f4, f5 ideas. Dang it! Bishop g4 just wins. They missed it. Queen to d2. Okay. Rook over to f1. Takes on g3 check would be nice. Oh, interesting. I guess bishop takes on f5 here. Rook takes h6. Perfect. Bishop back to d3. h3. Queen takes. Okay. Rook f3. Awesome. Bishop h4. Rook to g3 is the idea. Rook to g3 is the idea. g7, f6. Okay. King h2, no trades here. Rook e3, rook e5. Perfect. Oh, wait a second. Pawn just takes there. I gotta guard the checkmate. f5. Bishop g3, rook takes h5. Ugh. Terrible. Just me trying to click at the end there. Uh-oh, is this a little lady? She's strong, she's fast. Pawn c3, pawn takes c5, pawn f4, knight f3. We sometimes go into an endgame. If usually I can't checkmate her, she's just too fast. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Knight to e4, pawn takes. Knight c5 is really good for me. e6 I like here with knight to g5 here. Next move, e6 will fall. And knight takes h7 ideas are also in the air here too. Knight f4 doesn't do anything. Knight takes on e6. Taking the dark square bishop's good. Bishop g5 here for a free tempo on the rook. Yeah. I'll play knight takes here and then I'll take this rook. Let's go ahead and castle kingside. Knight f4, queen to d2. Okay, she doesn't even do that. Okay. Rook over to e1. Trading off rooks would be good for me. Awesome. Rook e1. Let's go queen f2 here. Bishop e4, knight f4. Queen g3. h4, h5 ideas. We have to keep attacking this king. Relentless. Rook f1. Knight e5 is winning it over here. Because g6 will fall because this guy's hanging. Perfect. Knight to e5. I did miss this idea. Dang it. Pawn takes over here. Rook f6 is really strong. Queen to g5. Pressure on g6. Okay. Queen takes g6 check. And then rook f8 would lead to a mate. Woo! Oh my gosh. I'll be when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in. Then I watch them roll away again. Yo, I'm just a sitting on the dock of a bay, Waiting the time roll away. Sitting on the dock of a bay, wasting time. Home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay. I have nothing to live for. Looks like nothing's gonna run my way. So I'm just sitting on the dock of a bay, watching the time roll away. Ooh. Sitting on the dock of a bay, wasting time. Looks like no one's gonna change me. Everything still remains the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same. Sitting here resting my bones, and this loneliness won't leave me alone. 2,000 miles I roam just to make this like my own. I'm just sitting on the dock of a bay, watching the tide flow away. Sitting on the dock of a bay, wasting time. Weird. Alright, we got the GM again. Here we go. Knight to F6, E6, C5, pawn takes D5, D6, G6, bishop G7, castles, rook over to E8, A6, B5 idea, knight to D7 here. We're playing a modern Benoni. Modernly bad. Knight to H5, knight to E5. He played bishop E2 last time. We'll play the knight back to D7 just like last time. Last time we were able to get a good attack, but he played rook to D1 last time. Rook B1, he changed it up a little bit. Pawn to C4. B5 is the idea here. Knight back to F6. He played E5 last time and dropped a piece because he didn't realize that this was not defended. Queen to C6 because the bishop right here. This is where he blundered. The rook was on over there though too. Let's just play B5 here. And the rook takes on B6. Or knight takes B6. Actually, rook takes B6 because we want to keep guarding this guy. Okay. Bishop B7 here. Checkmating ideas. Let's go queen to... Oh no, queen takes D6 is bad. Queen to C8, queen takes B7. Awesome. D6 is hanging now. I'm sorry, D6 is not hanging. What am I talking about? I'm on drugs. Rook over to E6, attacking the pawn here on D6 again. Okay. H6, I'm just guarding this guy over here. They could take that pawn. Rook B4, threatening to E4. Perfect. Let's go F5 here. Pawn takes, and I could take the D6 pawn. Never mind. F4. Rook checks here. Knight F6 here. If I can get rid of this guy, I could checkmate. Knight takes. Oh, no. F3. Rook F6 wins the queen. Rook B3. Queen B5 check. King over. Oh, he forced the queen trade. Clever girl. Good game. Alright, I'll load up with some coffee after this game. C5, G6, Sicilian time, pawn takes D4. They go for the cheapo. Not bad. Knight C6, D6, pawn E5, pawn takes, bishop to D7, knight takes D4. Bishop to G7 here. Let's go into castle. Queen to C. Queen C8 here I like. Pawn takes. Usually they play knight to D5 to go for this cheapo. Pawn takes here would be good for me. Let's play knight B6 here. Where's the queen go? That's where she goes, huh? Let's play knight to D4 here, attacking the queen, forking these guys over here. I'll play A5 if the queen goes to B4, because why not? Oh, that's why not. Let's play E5 here. No. Rook to D8. No. Knight C4. Perfect. This defends D4. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Bishop E5 is what I'm expecting here. Oh, interesting there. Let's go rook to D8 here. Defending everything, I believe. Okay. Let's go rook to C8. Okay, bishop takes. Knight e2 check is terrible move. Dang it. Rook takes on d1 check. I misplayed it. Good game. Ugh, good game. I was doing pretty decent though, but I messed up there at the end. Good game. Oh, Hikaru's in here. I haven't played him forever. E4, D4, Knight C3, F4. We'll take here and go into this endgame. Queen takes D8, Knight F3, attacking on E5. Bishop takes on F4. Let's go ahead and castle here. E5 is the idea, just winning a piece now, right? So let's say bishop takes so that we don't have to worry about the pin. Bishop takes. Rook takes if they do that. Awesome. Bishop C4. Get ready to play rook over here. Keep adding to the pin. Bishop back to... is it bishop takes here? Okay. Bishop just takes here, right? Knight takes, knight takes. Yeah, there's just a free pawn. Okay. Okay, how much time we got left? 39 minutes, dude. We did awesome. We are doing awesome today, guys. All right, here we go. E4. Let's take that centaur. D4, C3. Pawn takes on C5. Pawn to F4. Knight F3. Oh, I should have played E5 right away. Bishop to D3. Castles over here. King H1. Oh, they go for it. Pawn takes. Pawn takes. Pawn takes. I don't think we really have a choice there, do we? Knight takes. Queen E1. Let's play bishop check here and then queen to E1. Awesome. I just want to cover queen H4. This is way too aggressive. The heck happened here? Okay, knight to D2, threatening knight F3 and knight to E4. Which one's better? I think knight F3 is a little bit better. Knight F3 attacking the bishop. Bishop to G5 can get played now. Bishop to D5 maybe. Oh, is the queen trapped? Whoa, we trapped the queen here. Check there. Pawn takes. That's insane. Bishop to F4. Pawn takes. Okay. Queen check here. Knight. Oh, he missed it. Bishop takes. And I'm not going to trade queens here. Bam! All right, here we go. D4, knight F6. D5, C5. Knight C6, E6. Bishop to D6 here. Let's go ahead and castle. B6, pawn takes. Bishop to B7 here. We're just playing a solid structure here. Pawn to E5 here. Knight takes on E5. Rook E8 here. We'll just keep it nice and simple. Let's play E4 and try to expand over here on the king side. Pawn takes. Now E3 is weak. They just dropped the pawn there. Rook takes on E3. Queen over to E7 here. Yeah, they're probably just going to trade down all the pieces, but bishop takes is a nice little tempo right there. And rook takes over here. Queen to D6, so I didn't have to trade off all my pieces. Pawn takes D4. G6 here, no back ring checkmates for me, please. Knight E4 I like here just in case they do take. Then we're going to have a really strong light square bishop. Here it comes, guys. The light square bishop is strong. Queen to D5 here. Checkmate. So they have to play what? King F1? And rook C2 is really strong, right? I think rook C2 just wins the queen. Because if they take... Oh, this doesn't work. Oh, this doesn't work. Queen check here. It doesn't work. Oh, that's embarrassing. It was so good for me, too. Do I have anything here? Doesn't look like it. Queen takes on H2. Queen takes on F4. There's no checks there. Yeah, he'll just look for trades here. Bishop F3 check. Queen to E3. Oh my gosh. Why did you do that? Queen check there. Oh gosh. Queen check there. Knight to D5. Queen takes B3. Knight C1. Knight C3. Is this an idea? Okay. Queen takes B2. Knight F4. Queen check. Queen takes. No! All right, let's attack Francisco. E4, let's take that centaur. Knight F3, D4, Sicilian time, knight takes, knight to D4, knight back to E2, my coveted opening, G3, bishop G2, let's go ahead and castle. Oh, perfect, I could get pawn H3 and so I don't have to trade my queens. I mean my bishops. Interesting. Let's play c3, b3, and then bishop e3 here to attack the queen. Perfect. Weird move. Making a backwards pawn here is not to be recommended. My knight will jump over here to d5 in the future. Are they going to play f5 here? Possibly. Actually, f5 would probably be one of their best choices here. Knight to d5 here. Interesting. Let's play b4, b5 idea. Knight e7 check was an idea. c5. Pawn takes. Pawn f4, and we're going to undermine the centaur. Perfect. Pawn f4. Pawn f5. f6 ideas are in the air now. f6 here. Knight e7 check, so they have to take on d5. Oof, this got really bad for them. And knight e7 check. Pawn takes here. Oof, it ended with a fork? Wow. I wish I could have said I calculated all that stuff. Bishop takes. Oh yeah, I guess the game's not over yet. We need to win this still. Why do I feel like did I make a mistake here? I feel like I should have more. Queen check here. I want more. Rook takes on f5. Queen, oh no. Oh my god, darn it. Okay, whatever. No, dear lord. Rook over to f1. Bishop to e5. Queen e4. Queen takes on e3. They should trade queens here. Queen takes on f4. Rook takes. Rook g4 check. King over here. Bishop f3. Bishop back. Bishop over here. King over here. Just don't get flagged, please, Jesse. This is what chess is reduced to. This is embarrassing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I wish I was smart enough, but I'm not. It's this grandmaster again. It keeps crashing me. But, I mean, I guess he is a grandmaster. c4, knight to c3, h3, knight f3. I keep getting this against him too, huh? I should have got lucky at least one time. Bishop there. He played pawn takes, bishop to e6. We'll play bishop back to d3. He played knight to d5. We'll go ahead and castle again. Because last time we won our pawn back anyways. Rook over to c1 to defend. Bishop back to b1, threatening to play queen to h7 in the future. Let's play queen to d3 real quick. g6. Oh! Let's go ahead and play rook over to d1, threatening d5. Okay. Knight d5 doesn't work here, does it? Okay. Knight takes. Yeah, it doesn't work here. Queen to c6. Queen c2. I guess bishop to d4, knight to d4. Let's play knight to d4, bishop takes d4. So now we're threatening there. So we win the pawn back on c7. Queen takes b7 here, why not? Queen takes a7 here, why not? Queen over to here, and then we'll take on c5. Perfect. Okay, well, we're winning now. We should be able to win this endgame. Oh, is this just checkmate? Check and then mate. Finally we got a win. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. E4, C5, Sicilian time. G6. Oh, is this the guy that blocks people? Well, I'll make a video about it. H6. Knight C6, H5 is good. Knight to F5 takes on D4 base. Yeah, I was off. I was one tempo off, and now I have to deal with this kind of nonsense. Oh, knight takes D5, good move. Queen back to D8, but I think we should be able to win our pawn back now. Knight takes D4, queen takes D4. Oh, interesting. Let's play bishop to G4 here, and then bishop takes on F3. Perfect. Queen takes D4, threatening to take on E5. Okay. Queen takes on E5. Bishop takes on H6. Perfect. Ready to castle now. Okay, castles. There's no good discoveries there. Okay. Queen to C7, just guarding everything. Queen takes B7. That's weird. Why do you give up a free piece? Okay. Rook to E8. I don't know. He must have miscalculated something around there. Rook takes on E7. Queen takes. Rook over to D8. Bishop to G7 here. Bishop to d4. Bishop back to b6 will give me a very good position. All my pieces are guarded. Rook over to d2. The new threat is to take on f2 here. Let's go queen over here. Okay, check. King over. There. h5. Queen takes b5 here. Queen back to here. Bishop back to b6. King over. Okay. Oh, gosh. Ah! Rook d3. Okay. Rook f5. Okay, here we go. d4, knight f6, e6, c5, pawn takes. Oh, this is what we've been playing. We playing the modern Benoni. It'll be funny if he blocks me. I'm not that good, so. I mean, maybe at someday if I just do really well, maybe he'll block me, but I doubt he'll block me anytime soon. Knight to h5, rook to b8, knight to e5, free tempo on the bishop. Okay, knight back, knight back. Oh, I got to be careful there. If he pushed it too fast there, then, yeah, that would have been bad. Knight to d7, so no more f4s. Oof, good move. Okay, knight f8, I guess, to play knight to g6. We got to cover this square. Bishop takes. Knight back over here. And now I can play b5. Oh, I missed the pawn was hanging there. Dang it. Pawn takes here, so now b2 is an idea. Perfect. Rook takes b2 because a knight f3 check. Okay. Double the rooks, I guess. I don't know. And push the pawn. This pawn's a... Oh, I guess I could have kept it with pawn a5 or something. Okay, rook h4. h6. Knight to f3. Oh, knight back there. Okay. Let's push our past pawn, guys. Why not? Okay, knight takes, bishop takes. There's no checkmates there, is there? Oh, interesting. Pawn takes there. That's a good move. Okay. Queen b6. Takes. King over. Okay. Bishop back to g7 here. Taking on c4. Queen takes d6 would be good for me, though. Queen to d6. Bad move for me. Queen c5. Okay. Queen takes. Rook over here. Rook b4. Oh my god. I'll take it. I'll take the draw there. Oh my gosh. How much time we have left? 27 minutes? Perfect. I am getting tired, guys. Coffee can only work for so long. The coffee can only work for so long. E4, C5, Sicilian time. G6, Bishop G7, H5 here. Don't let him get H4. Knight C6. D6. Knight to F6 here. Get ready to castle. I assume he's going to go Queen D2 or something. Oh, Bishop G4. This is a good pin. Let's go to castle. Knight to D4. Knight E5 is next. Perfect. Takes. Knight over here. Threatening knight takes on F3. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's go Queen to D7 here. Good move. Let's go Knight to H7 here. Trying to win the bishop if some scenarios. Okay. Let's go E6. King takes G7. I assume he hates this bishop. I don't know what it did to you, but I'm sorry. Okay, C4, pawn takes. Rook B8, attacking B2 pawn. Rook B8. Pawn takes. A6. Okay. Knight C4 here. D4 is hanging. King takes. E5 is not threatening. Okay. Knight to F6. Knight E5. We're going to have to be careful here. There's going to be some threats. Double the rooks. I think as long as my rook, my knight's here, I'm okay. Okay. A5. I don't know what's going on here. Rook C3. Knight takes F3. Check ideas will be in the air. Okay, knight takes. Rook takes on F3. Actually, let's just play Rook H8 real quick. Oh gosh, I'm gonna get flagged. Okay, king over. Check. Queen F6. Ha ha ha! Cheapo at the end. You gotta respect it. I would have done the same. Good job. E4. Let's take that centaur. Sicilian time. Knight F3, D4. Knight takes. Knight C3, E2. G3, double fianchetto, bishop G2. Let's go ahead and play H3 real quick. They're going to take on E2 like last time. Castles, that's okay. G4 I'll play if you want to play this forward. Let's go C4, B3 ideas here in the future. Rowan. He should have played the bishop somewhere, the knight somewhere else, because then he would have had the check there to win the rook. I've won. Okay, knight c3, knight to d5 idea. So probably e6 will get played. Bishop f4 to guard over here. Knight to e5 probably again. Okay. Queen to d2, maybe bishop h6 a trade-off. Typically it doesn't give you any advantage. That's why we don't usually do it. Rook over to d1, knight b5, then d6 idea. Let's play bishop h6 so that I can play my pawn to f4. Okay, bishop just takes here. Pawn f4, where's the knight go? Knight to f7, okay. King h2. Okay, f5 here. I want to make the light squares weak so my knight can jump to d5. Perfect. Knight to d5, and this knight's going to be a beauty. Knight to d5 here. And I'm going to have to do something about this queen side, huh? Okay. Queen to f2, kind of guarding over here. Knight g4 check. Oh, no! How sad. Rook e5, good move. Bishop e4. Knight to e3. Position is still close, so it's not like one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. Rook check here. Pawn takes. Pawn takes. Bishop to d5 here. Check there, king over. Okay, bishop c4. King, pawn up. Check there, king there. Oh, nice checkmate. Missed it. Hey, Sveti, how's it going? Knight to f6, double fianchetto, g6, bishop g7. Let's go into castle, pawn to c5, d5. Let's take that center. Knight c6, I don't like to take there. I like to play d4. Pawn takes over here, e5, knight e8, knight to d6 ideas. She's going to prepare that. Let's go f5 here right away since she wants to do that too. I don't want this. I don't want this. I don't want this, but it's terrible. It's terrible. I like her position much better now. I like her position much better. Yeah, good move. Bishop f5. I guess rook e1 might get played here or something. I have to worry about this guy over here. And I'm probably just going to take on f3, on e4. I don't want to. It's just that c5 is hanging in these variations, and it's not going good for me. So knight to d6 here is what I'm going to play next here. Try to grab some space. And then maybe knight to f5 here, knight to e3. And this is actually a very good way to give up the exchange because the dark squares are weak. Perfect. Let's go knight to d4 here. And then, yeah, obviously she can't take here. If she, I guess queen e7, I could play knight takes on f3 check here, winning a piece. Okay, rook over to e8 now. Okay, just winning a rook there. Knight takes f3, wins a piece. Rook takes here, rook takes here. Okay, rook back to f8. Knight f3 check, rook takes, rook back to f8. Or queen f7 here. Bishop f8. h5 here. Oh, rook check here. Queen check here. Rook takes and rook back to f7 or something. Bishop g7. Bishop to d4. Pawn takes here. Why not? King up. King over. Check. Rook e7. King over. Rook over. Okay, king over. Rook e7. Rook takes check. King up. Let's take some pawns. Watch out for the cheapos here too. a5. Ah! b6. King up. Oh gosh. King takes. Pawn takes up. We're just going to run this guy forward and make a queen and hopefully get at least a draw here. She is being fast. Oh! We won. Wow. Well, I didn't think I was going to win. I thought I was going to lose. Here we go. E4. Let's take that centaur. D4, bishop to D3, queen to E2, pawn to C3, pawn to F4. I love this opening. E5 here to stop them from playing E5 here themselves. F5 to make sure that I can get an open file here. Bishop takes on F5, bishop back to C2. Maybe D3 was better because they might try these ideas later on. Castling kingside is insane because I have bishop takes H7 ideas. Knight G5 and F7's lost. Takes E6 here is even better because I have queen takes on E6 opening up the king. Yeah, so they just gave up and they didn't even try to fight that. Don't even fight it, bro. Let's go queen to F3. H6 will get played now. Let's play queen takes on F5. I'm more than happy to trade off or play knight takes F7 here. Crap. Bishop F4 check. Knight to D2. And then rook over to E1. Rook over to E1. Free tempo there, attacking the queen. Cause I could change the world. Bishop back. Oh, perfect. Takes. Don't threaten me with a good time. Oh, they just missed that pre-move. Bishop F6 here. Crap. Bishop H4. I don't want to lose on time. Pawn takes. Rook takes on F7 here. We're going to have to double the rooks here. He will definitely flag me if given the opportunity. And why wouldn't he want to? Rook checkmating ideas. Okay, knight c6, checkmating ideas. We have checkmates. Rook takes. Rook check, bishop check. They're going to have to take here, or else they get mated. And this is why it's winning. Oh, rook takes. Pawn takes here. Rook back to f8, and then mate. Bam! There we go. Oh my. Here we go. E4, C5, Sicilian time. Pawn takes D4. Is this Smith-Morra? No. Oh, it is Smith-Morra. Okay. I love it. Free poon. Dude, bring it on, dude. Knight G6, bishop E7, knight to D5. I will take. This is not the right line. Pawn takes on D5. Pawn to D5 now. Sunrise in your universe. You just give back the piece and you're A-okay. Queen C7 because the right knight takes on C6. Ooh, bishop F6 here. Bishop E5 if they try the knight to D6. If you want to take on C8, that's A-okay. I get bishop takes on H2 here too. Let's take and check here first. Now let's just take on C. Ah, no, dang it. I hate when this happens. Okay, I think that's correct. Dang it. I wish there was a lock on there so I don't have to worry about that stupid thing every time. Let's play A5 just to jump out the way, and then I'll play D5 here pretty soon. D5 here. Perfect. Let's go rook to E8. D4 is an idea. Okay. Bishop takes B2. Why not? Bishop back. Knight to E5. They're threatening over there. Let's go ahead and play knight to E5 here. Light squares are a little bit weak, but not anything crazy. Queen to D7, queen F5. Perfect. Queen to F5. Knight F3 check ideas. Bishop C2 will probably get played here. Okay. H5. Making escape squares. Queen back to E6. Rook E1, knight F3 check. Good move. Let's play C5 here. Attacking this bishop. D4 idea. Perfect. They missed it. Okay. Rook over to D8. Watch out for back ring checkmates, Jesse, and the time is low. C3. Queen to D4. Just going to lose on time here, unfortunately. Rook E5 here. Rook takes. Queen to D2. Dang it! That stupid little thing on the side. Is there a way to lock that, guys? I really hate that you can change your thing on there. E4. Knight to F3. It's the elephant gambit. Knight to C3. I'm going to play my line. Oh, never mind. They play a different line. Knight back to C3. Queen to E2. Knight back to G1, I guess. I don't know the elephant gambit. D3. Pawn takes. Oh, perfect. Knight takes. Bishop to D2. Get ready to castle. Knight to H3, I guess. Castles. Perfect. Queen C4 check if they do play the knight to D4. I don't know what they're threatening there. Let's just play queen takes on E4. Free poon. Queen to... Actually, bishop C4 check I kind of like here. And then the queen back to E2. And then knight to F3. I think we just escaped with an extra pawn here. Oh, I did miss that move, though. Queen E5. Attacking the knight. Pawn C5 is good. Okay, nice move. Ugh, another good move here. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is a good move. I missed checkmate here. Oh, my. This is really bad for me, guys. All right, bishop b3. I'm getting checkmated here. Pawn takes. And I don't see a good way to stop checkmate. No. Bishop c3. Check. King back. I'm losing, like, my... Oh, my. This is not good. This is not good at all. Even rook d8 is like a... Queen check there. Check there. Yeah. Good game. King e3. Oh, wow. They missed checkmate at 1. That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. I thought they were just going to add the bishop check in there or something. Whew, here we go. Pawn to e4. Sicilian time. Knight f3. d4. Sicilian time. Knight c3. Knight b3. Bishop b4 is the pin. Pawn takes on d5. Let's go to castle. Pawn takes on c3. Queen to h5. Okay, let's go king h1. We'll sacrifice on h6. Pawn to f4. Bishop takes on f4. We'll sacrifice on h6. Rook over to e1, threatening rook takes on e6 idea. So queen to d7 will get played. Let's go and play rook over to d1. This doesn't do anything. Bishop g4. Let's play h3. If they play there, we're going to sacrifice. Yeah, they missed that idea. Bishop to b5. Knight to d4 next move. Perfect. Threatening to take on e6 now. Perfect. Rook over to e1. Oh, no. This rook over to e1. Wait, bishop to d6? Bishop e5. No, dang it. Find a good move, Jesse. Come on. Bishop c4. It's not this hard. Bishop takes on f7 check. Bishop to e5 check. And then we'll take on g6. Is everything just losing here or something? I guess it is. It's all just losing. Queen takes g6 check. And then rook over here is mate. Right? Oh, rook, king f4. Rook to d4 check. And then where's the king? Oh, they just block right there. Rook checkmates. Okay. Whew. Oh my gosh. Okay, it worked out. Hey, how's it going, Trooper Penguin? Oh my gosh. e4, e5. We're playing against Alekhine. Pawn takes, c4, knight to c3, pawn to h3, knight to f3, bishop to e2, bishop to e3. Let's go ahead and play b3 and maintain the center. Bishop there. Let's go into castle. Rook to c1 probably next. They're going to play something about taking on c4, so probably knight e5 will get played. Is my turn. Okay. Let's play... Oh, I don't know. We'll play rook, queen to d2. No, queen b3. I like this move a little bit better. Queen over here to b5. Takes on c4. Lost a pawn. Bishop g5. Queen d7. Queen back to b3. Knight back to a5. Oh, interesting. Okay. Bishop back to h4. Oh, knight to d2. Interesting. What did I miss here? Okay. Just barely keeping the extra piece. Bishop to g3. Is the queen trapped or something? Rook takes c3. Okay, I guess the queen was trapped. Takes. There. Straight down to the endgame, and hopefully we can win this. Bishop e5. Bishop takes. Rook takes. Knight e5, attacking on f7. Okay. Rook over here, threatening rook takes. a4, a5. Okay, knight c4, knight takes c5, knight takes b6. Rook c3, knight to d4, bishop back to f1. Oh, knight takes b6 here right away. Rook over to e3. Bishop to d3. Bishop takes. Pawn e5. Rook check. King back. Rook over to c3. Rook check again. Rook check again. Check again. Check. Take a draw. Oh, God. With 1 second left, I'll take it. Oh, my gosh. Ben Army. Here we go. Knight to f6. c5. Pawn e6. Pawn a5 to guard, and then we'll play knight a6, and we should be able to win this pawn back. Knight a4 maybe? Nope, knight takes on c5. Let's play b6, bishop to b7 here. Looks decent enough to me. Bishop e7. Weird opening that we got to play here. Castles. I don't know it, at least. Let's go queen to c8, because I don't want to deal with this d5 kind of stuff. Perfect. Bishop takes b7, queen to b7 check. Then rook f to c8, since this is where all the play is. Then we'll play d5 next, because this is going to open up the queen. Knight takes d5, comes with a tempo. Unfortunately, there's no good moves there for me. I'll take this guy, because I don't know if they're... Oh, look what. Walked right into that one. Okay, they didn't take it. All right. Knight to a4. Let's attack on b2. Okay, takes in check there. Rook there. Queen to a6, attacking the knight. Taking on b2 next, hopefully. Okay, knight takes on b2. Knight to d1. Let me see. Is there a threat around here? Bishop takes. e5. If the knight moves, I take on e2. Queen takes on e2 check. Queen f1, or no. Knight f2 check. Is there a threat here by them? God, I hope not. Queen f1. Queen checkmating idea. I don't see a good way to stop h3 check, which I think that leads to checkmate. Knight check there, king over. Knight check there, I'll play h takes g6. Yeah, I guess they couldn't problem solve it. Queen h3 check, and then h6 to lead to the mate. Woo! Okay, 8 minutes left, guys. e4, let's take that centaur. Knight to f3. d4, knight takes. Knight c3. Knight back to e2, g3. Symmetrical Sicilian of the dragon. a4, this is one of the best lines to play against it. h3. Pawn takes, knight to d5, pawn takes. Bishop to e3, pawn takes. b3, stopping knight c4 ideas, which they will probably try to play in the future. Pawn takes, knight e5. Rook a7, little pressure right there. Rook c7 is a good little blunder. Okay, f4, I think the knight's just trapped now. Again, a typical blunder in these kind of lines. This was the only escape square for this. Can't tell you how many people fall for this. Pawn takes there. Let's go bishop to d4. No, we're going to play king h2 because there's pin ideas you have to worry about here. Knight to d4, knight to c6 is the idea. Perfect. Knight c6 here comes with a check here, so the pawn is at least lost. Knight takes on e7 check is amazing because the dark squares. Bishop to d4. Doubling of the rooks. Perfect. I don't think there's a good threat here. Knight there. Queen to f3. You don't have to trade off. I'm looking for ways to get to the queen to the dark squares here. So queen e3. Even rook e8 is really strong here. Rook e2. Rook to d1. I don't see anything with this. Oh gosh, good move. Let's go rook e4. Bishop takes. That's terrible. They just take there. Ugh, I thought I was going to get more out of this. Dang it. Rook to d4. Queen e2. And just went on time. Good game. I messed that one up. Hey, what's going on, Christoph? Sicilian time. g6. Pawn takes d4. You still up 2,700, dude? Keep it going, dude. Keep it strong. Knight f6. Oh, not hardcore theory today, huh? Typically, we play Sicilians. Pawn takes. Knight to d4 here. I don't want to make an easy trade. a6, b5, and I'll hopefully get the bishop on the long diagonal. b6. He stopped that, at least b5. But I'll still put the bishop on the long diagonal. I guess knight takes g4. Bishop over to b7. g5. Bishop just takes here for a free pawn and attacking this guy. Knight takes f3. Check would win there. Write my name in the sand. Talk to myself for hours. Say things you don't understand. Oh gosh, I'm about to checkmate myself, guys. Let's go bishop h6 here, so I can have escape squares. That's really scary. I did that to myself. Pawn takes there. g4. Threatening to trade off this guy. Perfect. Bishop takes here. Now I don't have to worry about getting checkmated anymore. Have the open H file, so hopefully that'll be good. Rook E8, Queen F4. Oh, Queen F6, Rook F6. Okay, Rook over to D8. Rook takes over here. That check, King H6, G5. But I can run some flowers. Oh, sorry. Sorry. In the sand. Talk to myself for hours. Say things you don't understand. Was I just missing checkmate ideas? Oh gosh. Maybe I am. Check. Rook back to E8. But love you better than you can. Oh, good job, man. He is on it today. Good job. Oh, cool. I haven't been blocked yet. Well, maybe he doesn't block till the tournament's over. All right, another French defense. Pawn to H3, knight to F3. Bishop to E3 over here. Monte Carlo, bishop D3. Bishop takes on C4. Bishop back to D3. He plays knight to D5 typically. Nope, he switched it over. He agrees that my pawn sacrifice is okay. Let's play bishop back to C2. Queen to D3 ideas will be in the air. Rook E1, Rook C1. Yeah, he wants that bishop. Knight to D5. Let's go bishop back to C2. Pawn takes on E3. Rook over to C1, then bishop back to B1. Yeah, we're playing all chaotic right now, but we are a little tired too. A3, stopping knight B4 ideas. Pawn takes here. Nope. Let's play knight to B5 here. Makes sense. Queen over to D3. No threats just yet. He can't take here, or else bishop B6 will win the rook. Bishop B6 does not win the rook here. Okay. I'm going to play bishop to C5 at least. Bishop back over here or something. Yeah, good move. Knight to B4. Queen takes. Knight F6. Queen to F3, guarding on H3. Ooh, good move. He forced the queen trade here. And he's up on time. Good game. Bishop back to A2. Bishop back to B1. Bishop back to B6. G4. King H2. Rook over here. Rook G1. Oof, good man. Good man. He'll trade off the rooks here, right? Oh, no, he didn't. Good game. Cheers. 2 minutes left. We have time for one more chess game. Here we go, guys. Oh, man. Am I not centered here? All right, my nemesis. Here we go. E4. Sicilian time, knight F3, D4. Knight takes, knight C3. Knight back to E2, G3, H4. That's okay. Oh, yeah, I need to play H4 here right away. Sorry. Castles, F3 I can play now. Knight to D5. Pawn takes here. Pawn to F3. Knight to D4 here, attacking the knight. Queen C5 is interesting, but I don't think it's that good. Let's go C3 here, guarding. Queen over to E2. Can take there on D4, but I don't really care. King H2. Missed the free pawn there. Bishop G5, just harassing. Rook over to D1. Let's play knight C6 here, pawn takes. If he takes there, I'll be okay. Let's play bishop back to C1. F4. B3. Terrible move. Bishop B2. Let's go rook to D3 here. Perfect. Pawn just takes here. Okay. Bishop takes here. Rook over to D1. How's the... Oh, the time's terrible here. The time is terrible here. Pawn takes B4. Pawn F5. E takes should get played. Queen to F2. Rook takes D5. Rook to D7 here. Bishop D5 ideas. Ooh, terrible idea. Rook to D4. Rook over to D6. Knight check. Bishop there. Bishop D5. Rook checks G6 check ideas. Oh, he forced the queen trade. Good game. Oh, all right. Bullet Brawl is over, guys. Oh, thank you, God. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm gonna go to the restroom, guys. Let me go ahead and look about Chess with the King and everything. I don't think their match started. Hopefully, it hasn't started. Actually, I'm gonna go from. Oh no, General Zod. Sorry, General Zod. We'll go from General Zod's perspective, and then yeah, I don't think they started yet, right? They're gonna start like in 10, 20 minutes from now, which would be insane. Be insane. Okay. How do I'm already following our friends or whatever, right? Okay. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Ugh. All right, guys. Um, I think their match should be starting pretty soon, right? Is that correct? Am I supposed to do this follow? Okay, you're not following General Zod. And then I'll add him as a friend. Maybe I can send him a message through this later on. How do you do the thing where you just watch his games? Is this it? Maybe I should check his stream and see if is he online? He's not even online right now, right? Is he online right now? Let me see. It's just Ramka Chess and Alpha Woman. What time is their match at? Did it happen already? Does anybody know when their match is supposed to time? I think someone said 1 p.m. CDT, right? So it should be coming online pretty soon. Yeah, I think, oh, it's 1:10, right? Central Time. Yeah, so it should be starting in 8 minutes. And I'm going to go ahead and follow from the perspective of General Zod. I do want it to like automatically keep following him when he's playing though. Oh, is he playing a game right now? No, this is just like when he's doing it. Is there a way just to like follow him when he's playing? I don't know if there's a way to do that. It was yesterday? Nah. It's on Saturday. Yeah, I'm excited to watch the match though. Hey, what's going on, Blunderfish? Oh man, you beat General Zod? A long time ago. It's been a while since we played. I think he won the last game that we played though. Hey, Blunderfish, how's it going, dude? How's it going? I was gonna go ahead and commentate whenever General Zod and Witty Alien are gonna be playing. I assume they're gonna be say General Zod versus Witty Alien. Let me see here. Oh yeah, dude, it's so taxing to play the Bullet Brawl for 2 hours. It's even longer whenever you're commentating it too. So yeah. I'm excited just to kind of watch and just be like, okay, cool. Let's check this out, man. But yeah, it should be starting pretty soon, I believe. But, oh, is Witty Alien online at least? Maybe they did it where only, you have to pay, it's a pay-per-view kind of thing. Everyone's online right now, though, so it's so hard to see. Let me check out Witty Alien. There he is. Witty Alien. Is he streaming at least? He's not online yet either. Huh. I guess let me check General Zod out. At least they're not on, No, they're both offline, guys. They're both offline. Okay, well, I don't know. Oh, 1:30. That's in about 30 minutes. Well, if that's the case, guys, I'm going to jump off for a little bit and just relax. Yeah, I'll be on in a little bit to go ahead and review that. I will see you guys in a little bit, okay? I'm going to relax because I'm totally tired.